everyone, I'm back. Thanks for being here. I see I already have some people in the chat, so thank you for waiting. Shout out to thanks for letting yourself on in the background. Awkward, bit of an echo, gosh. And I see Jamie Russell has come in as well with a super chat of one of his mustaches. Hi. Thank you for the super sticker. Okay, so yeah, yesterday was a bit of a disaster. If you were here, you know. If not, I probably don't need to get into it. Suffice it to say, YouTube punished me, but then they took it back. So I had this feeling when I went downstairs, oh no, what you're playing is probably copyrighted and you're not going to get to it in time and they're going to cut your stream. And that happened. So I kind of had this premonition it was going to happen after I went downstairs, but it is what it is. Hey, Zealotsden, good to see you. So anyway, thankfully, I apologize to YouTube for my misbehavior, and they've given me another shot to be a content creator here and entertain all of you. So thank you to the folks at YouTube for having mercy on me. What else is there to talk about? Gosh, I feel like I announce it every time, but I'm just going to keep saying I've created some new playlists on the channel. So you can, go and watch, the chill streams, different books. Obviously, they're not complete yet, guys. I've just gotten this started. But yeah. Zealous and I gotta go watch now. The video is taken down. They put a strike against it, and it was such a chaotic stream anyway. There's no point in leaving it up. So it's all good. It's all good. Okay. I just played a little copyrighted material and they remove it and put a strike against me, which they've rescinded. My bad. Mea culpa. All right. Yeah, my shirt was really cool. Yeah. I know, Jamie, I'll have to wear the shirt again. I was playing a video about a polygamist family / group cult where I don't know how far you all got into it. When I got back, I saw some of the comments that people were rightfully grossed out. I was pretty grossed out. I definitely think it's worth checking out. I'm fascinated by, Mormon fundamentalists, okay? Like many people. I hear someone yelling outside. How uncouth. But yeah, so this was one group. I don't remember exactly what they're called, the group that they were involved in. But the guy in the documentary, he's been to jail a number of times for polygamy. He had multiple teen brides. He had married 2 sisters. So he had, I don't know, in total, I think he had 7 wives at the time. And I think he went on to have more after that. Why any woman would want to go live in that situation is beyond me. How do you get that many women, 6 wives, mind you, to go out into the middle of the desert? No nice land, just dust and dirt and muck, and live in these trailers. I mean, the thing is, they're all young girls and they have no idea, they've just been groomed and indoctrinated their whole lives to live this, So yeah, he married a 14-year-old, a couple of 15-year-olds, and yeah, I don't know. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. It's interesting though. Anyway, I feel like there was something else on polygamy. I don't know. I like the channel Growing Up in Polygamy. I've been watching them a bit. They're like a husband-wife duo, and the husband, he was a member of, or he like grew up in the FLDS, Warren Jeff's like famous cult. And he was like, I forget how many wives his family had, but he had like, I think 10, family had 10 wives and like, I don't remember how many kids, a lot. Mm. Oh yeah, he married a mother and a daughter. So he married the daughter first and then married her mother. And get this, he knocked them both up at the same time and they gave birth on the same day to the same man's kids. Whatever. We listen and we don't judge, right? I know, God. And you know what he did for a living? He sold magazines. And this guy was considered a prophet in their cult, having all these like teen girls living out in the boonies on a dirt, like a piece of like dirt in the desert, just so depressing. And it was broke my heart because there's this, one of the children died, like burned to death when there was a fire on the property, and he was the only one that didn't get out. It was just like, I haven't joined Rumble yet. I did look into it a bit, but I haven't. I know. It's flashy, isn't it? It's flashy. It's something classy that a Catholic girl would wear. Yeah. I know your uncle is your brother. Not, that's true. You're on Rumble? Good. Okay, I know I need to get on it. I have looked into it a bit, but I haven't done it. I'm a once saved, always saved Baptist that is also half Catholic. You know about this. Why do we have like, come on. We don't need to get into that tonight. Like, really. At least I wasn't, yeah. So anyway, I was talking about this group, okay, or this page. Yeah, the husband of the like duo, he was an escapee from that. It's interesting to me in that culture how aggressive they are towards the boys. Like the boys are really, they talked, I watched this other documentary about a group in Canada, like, because these people aren't just in the US, they're in Mexico and Canada. And let's be real, there's people that practice bigamy all over the world, like, or polygamy, I should say, not bigamy. But there are. So, but yeah, I watched a documentary about the Canadian, or these Canadian group that are like affiliated with the FLDS, but not really, because like there was a split. So they were having all these like disputes and anyway, what was I going to say about that one? Why did I bring up that one? I'm all over the place. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to put my thoughts together about these different polygamist things I've been watching. What did I learn from that one that was interesting? I can't remember. Dang. I don't remember. I was going to share, guys. My short-term memory not so good, I guess, right now. But it'll come back, I'm sure. So, okay, let's get into like watching something. I thought I came across this interesting sounding video. So I thought I'd play it and respond to it with you all in live time. And then maybe I'll post a link if I'm feeling up for it. So, you know, if you get through this with me, hang around, maybe I'll let you come up and talk to me if you want. Oh yeah, I forgot about my poll. How's the poll doing? I put that up because I was taking forever to get started today. Hey, okay, so Latin Callie is in the chat. Hi, Zealot Sten, Jamie Russell, Mick Yankee 84, Pinocchio's Helicopter. Welcome. I don't know if He Black is still here, but it's cool to see you as well. This title got me. I was like, oh, really? What does she have to say? What like what is this woman gonna say about this? I'm very curious. So I found this video. It's titled, let's see, How Purity Culture Leads to Divorce. She got rainbows in the background, guys. Okay, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. So I don't know. I should probably speed it up a little too, because it's like a 30-minute video. I love that we can speed things up when we play them.
Up today, and I've decided to talk about something that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time, and that is how purity culture leads to divorce. Yes, I said it. Come at me, conservative Christians. I will fight you. Purity culture is a throwback topic for me, and anyone who has followed me over from my old channel, Ex Fundy Diaries, will know that. I have talked so much about purity culture that the unofficial tagline of my last channel was "Fuck purity culture," and I stand by that. If you've clicked on this video, you probably already know what purity culture is, but if you happen to stumble upon it and you're not sure, I will link a few of my old videos down below, as well as a documentary that I highly recommend. Purity culture is a very complex topic, but I will not be getting into all of the details of that today. I'm just going to be talking about my experience and the thesis of this video, purity culture leading to divorce. And it's really an angle of purity culture that I have not talked about before on the internet, but that I am living proof of right now. And I've shared my backstory so many times I could do it in my sleep. So here are the highlights. I was homeschooled. I was the oldest sibling of a Christian fundamentalist family. We were white evangelicals, and we were very Christian nationalist. And purity culture was a huge part of this upbringing. Some rules that I grew up with: no dating. We were supposed to court instead. Christian courtship is basically having your father pick your future husband. That's the long and short of it. No kissing until you're married. That was one that my mom made super clear to me from the time I was like 3, maybe 5. And then some more like unofficial rules. Don't have crushes even. Keep your mind focused on God, focused on your family, focused on being the best Christian / daughter that you can be. And then some unspoken rules were like, don't be queer. And I failed that one. So that was my upbringing. And then when I was 20 years old, I had kind of one foot out, one toe, I would say, inching out of the way that I was raised, because I was going to community college, secular community college, and that was really opening up my mind to a lot of things. For example, I came home and told my parents that I might be a feminist, and of course they were shocked and appalled. And I said, well, it's
okay, but this comment though, like, I don't think that it's a bad idea to involve your parents as a woman, especially your father. If you have a good relationship with your father, if your father actually cares about you and is invested in you, it's not a bad idea to make sure that the men you're seeing pass his seal of approval. You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of women are bad at picking partners. And if they like sought the guidance of male family members, they'd be a bit better off, because men can read other men better than women can a lot of the time, especially if they're young and inexperienced. So I'm just saying, I don't think that's I don't think your future father should pick your husband. That should be your choice, obviously. But I think, and even now, like as I've been dating, over the years, like it hasn't gotten really serious with anyone until Jamie. But like I've had him speak to one of my male family members. So like, and I'll probably have him speak to other ones too. Like, it's not a bad idea to involve them, regardless of how old you are, because they're going to ask questions that you don't think of. And if they're married, like, don't just ask any male family member, ask one that's like responsible and like, obviously, if your father's not around, like, because mine's passed away, but I do have uncles that are invested in me, that know me. I have, my stepfather, I have brothers. As a woman, these men are your family, they're your resource. I think in our like modern culture, the fact that that's not so present does, I don't know, like we're too individualized without really thinking about, the importance of the family unit. Like, the reality is we live in a patriarchal world, right? As a woman, you're under men's thumbs to a certain extent. It can't be avoided. So, like, take advantage of it. Like, they're supposed to be your protectors. Put them in that role. You know, a lot of time men don't step into that because you don't ask them as a woman. You don't think this man's my family, because you're doing all this stuff for yourself. You're responsible. Like, a lot of women don't think, these guys in my family actually are responsible for me. It's right. And if you're young, especially when you're young, like, but I think at any age, I think at any age. Okay. So she's basically blaming purity culture for the failure of her marriage, is what I'm gathering. Okay, so I've heard of Ex Fundy Diaries. I haven't watched her, but I know Leah was like complaining about her before. How she's like, oh yeah, it's interesting how the vacillation between like this, and this is the problem with raising your kids too strictly, because sometimes you impose your will on your kids and then they like rebel, and this is the result. Like, they resent you, and that resentment causes anger to get in their hearts, and then they start rebelling like this. Like, and I think that's the thing. How do you not impose your will, but like just let God's will be done? Exactly. Exactly. I know a lot of strong families. Oof. Good job, Richard. Good job. Get that bag. Hey. Well, anyway, let me get back into watching this crazy video. Let's see what else she has to say. And apparently she's queer. Okay. Like, I don't know.
Just that the teacher of this class I'm taking explained to me that feminism is giving women choices. And like, I think that that's important, that like women should be able to choose what they want to do. They shut that down really quickly. And so then I was like, oh, maybe I'm not a feminist. I guess that's bad. I was being exposed to a lot of new ideas at community college. Obviously, when you're raised in a cult, you're not going to be exposed to other viewpoints. And that was the whole point, to be in and not of the world. And, my parents were very, very, very purposeful in raising my siblings and I in a way that kept us from other viewpoints. And the other thing that happened around the same time was that I got my first job out in the real world. It was a retail job at the mall, and I met a guy. And long story short, we started dating, which went against my dad's rules. He was very angry about that. He sat me down in front of a whiteboard and listed out all the reasons why I was forbidden to date him or anyone. And I did it anyways. Not without a lot of anxiety and guilt about it, but I did my own Bible study and my own soul searching and my own praying and asking for guidance from the Lord. And I ultimately decided that it was okay to go ahead and date this guy. It
You
wasn't
was praying
courtship.
to the devil,
So
girl.
that was a big rebellion. You know, he was not chosen by my dad, and my dad was not leading that process. And I was going on dates, ooh, scandalous, with with the person of my choice. So that was a really big deal for me. However, you know, I was still very much a conservative Christian. You know, I was still holding on to a lot of purity culture ideals, like we're not going to have sex until we get married. We're not even going to kiss until we get married. But I put my own spin on it and I had my own loophole, which was that we're not going to kiss on the lips. So we did kiss, like each other's cheeks, necks, which is like super steamy. And
Next,
again, there was a lot of
yo,
feeling guilty, a lot of anxiety about it, a lot of like repenting and then putting up boundaries and saying, no, we're not going to do that at all. And then going back on it and doing it again. And I was leading all of that stuff because I was the one that like really cared about it and felt
yeah,
like it
I
was
know, Eves.
important. We had very different upbringings. So I was the one that was leading all of that, but it was very much back and forth, on and off, being okay with more affection and then going back on it. And it was like honestly exhausting and a lot of work and energy that it would have been nice to put into other things. But alas, you know, I was raised in a cult. What do I what do I expect? Got to give a lot of compassion to my past self for that. So then I was like, where am I in the story? So then after only like a couple of months of dating this random guy that I met at my job, I go off to a Christian university for a year in Oregon. I live in California. So I went off to a Christian university in Oregon. I have never name
Ooh,
dropped
Oregon.
my Christian university, but I feel like I'm in this era of just wanting to be more open, more authentic. So you know what? I'm going to do it. It was George Fox University. And just to give you an idea
She went to
of what
George
George Fox
Fox.
University
Shake
was
my
like,
head.
there is this website that has a list of all the most homophobic and transphobic universities, Christian universities. And George Fox is on that list. In fact, they are listed as one of the worst ones.
Okay, maybe we'll send our kids there, huh, Jamie? What do you
Horrified.
think?
Yay. So, yeah, not great.
They're
Not
gonna get
great.
a real
And
education.
I
Really, Amber goes there?
had a
Right
lot
on. Hell
of
yeah, girl.
conflicted thoughts and feelings and experiences around all of that while I was going through it.
Shoot, I'm gonna go
And
there.
remember, thought I was straight at this point, thought I was super straight. But I also had this like weird attraction slash like I felt drawn to the LGBTQ community for some weird reason. Super weird. Couldn't have been that I was part of that community. No, not that. But I was weirdly drawn to them. And yeah, I had like a
Like
lot of
most straight girls
interesting
are.
experiences regarding that. But that is a topic for another video. But I just wanted to give you an idea of what the university was like. And while I was there, it really undid a lot of those tiny little moments of me questioning my upbringing. Because not only was I surrounded by Christian indoctrination every day, I lived on campus. We were required to go to chapel 3 times a week. I would go to the prayer chapel on my own. I would go to church and Bible study. I mean, I was just like living, breathing, sleeping, eating Christianity constantly. And in my opinion, that's what Christian universities are meant to do. Because, you know, here I was at this secular job at this community college where I was like meeting all of these people that were so different from me, that were not raised anywhere near like I was, and that had all these different backgrounds and identities and personalities and ways of living. And like that was rightly and happily challenging my upbringing and my worldview. But then going to this Christian university, it was like the perfect way to re-indoctrinate me and like bring me back into the fold. And it was working. Not only that, but at home, things were an absolute shit show. My parents were not doing well. My dad was absolutely out of control. My mom was also out of control in a different way. Things were just absolutely horrible family wise. And I was talking to my mom on the phone a lot. I was talking to Annie on the phone a lot. And I was like trying not to talk to my dad, but he would like ambush me by using my mom's phone. So I thought it was her, but then I would pick it up and it was him. It was just, it was wild. And also when I first went into school, I was in a film program because that has been my passion since I was like 12 is filmmaking. But halfway through the year,
But they're
I
using
switched
that
over
education to do
to
evil.
biblical studies. And not because I was going to like go into ministry. No, my friends. Are you ready for this horrifying fact? I switched to biblical studies. Number one, because I just really loved the Bible. It's so funny. And two, because it would help. Oh, God, I can't even say this out loud. It's okay. I can do this. And two, because then I would have the knowledge to homeschool my future children in the way that they should go. Weird, weird. I'm such a different person now. It's so weird to say those things out loud. But yeah, that's where I was at. That's where I was at. And the reason why I'm telling you all of this is because while all of this was going on, I was in a long distance relationship with that guy that I met at work. Most of my relationship with this first person I had ever dated was long distance. And we saw each other on breaks, and that was pretty much it. And we would talk on the phone or we would FaceTime. And we did like a Bible study, again, led by me.
Yeah. Yeah. See, she first off, she wants to be leading everything, you know? Why is she always leading this man? You know, this is how not resting in your feminine energy is ruining your life because you're forcing something to happen with a man. You're leading him. No wonder she turned lesbo, okay? Because she already feels like a lesbian with her husband because he's not in his masculine. She's the man. I mean, that happens. That happens. Okay. This is crazy. I'm invested though. I'm invested. I want to know what she's gonna say.
Because that was important to me. We did like a Bible study long distance. So, like, a lot of what we talked about was God. So that was not useful for getting to know each other. And we probably had.
Okay, the title of the video is How Purity Culture Leads to Divorce. So she is blaming her divorce that she's going through right now on purity culture. God, pray that she doesn't. You know, that no, don't. Let's pray that she doesn't. Although she's calling herself queer, so we may see her without breasts in a couple of years. But let's hope not. Let's hope that she wakes up a little, slows down. I am so serious. You haven't seen that happen. Tell me you haven't seen a strong woman with a weak man over the years turn lesbo. Tell me that hasn't happened. I'll wait. Looks like a dude. Yeah, I know. No, we don't want that. Do pray for her. I'm glad that Alexandria says she feels called to pray for her. Get it. We can have a moment of silence for her. Lord, I pray that she just see the light in this darkness. I don't remember everything I said. Sorry. How purity culture leads to divorce. Let's continue.
Had 2 fights total. 2. Just 2 in the year that we were in a relationship. Just 2. That's it. 2 fights, like 2 arguments, We did not get to see each other in any kind of real world situations or scenarios. Like we never went grocery shopping together. We never like did any, I don't know, projects together. Like anytime we saw each other, it was mostly us going on a date and then trying not to make out. Like it was just like a lot of repressed, pent up sexual tension from a lifetime of like trying really, 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 really hard not to masturbate or to be a sexual being. And then like escapism from my horrible family home life. So, not a great way to get to know each other. And then we got engaged again, led by me. I really pushed for the engagement. He actually was not ready to get engaged.
Shut up. Shut up. How purity culture leads to divorce, not how I pushed this guy into marrying me that didn't want to marry me in the first place. This is so crazy. I can't. This is amazing.
Engaged, but I really pushed for it, really asked for it. And in fact, I told this guy that the Lord had told me that we were meant to get married that summer that I came home from school. Ugh. I'm just sitting with that decision for a second here. It's okay. It's okay, past self. It's all right. You were going through it. I understand. It's okay. It's okay. So he agreed. We got engaged and then we got married within a month and a half. A month and a half to plan a whole wedding, which was very stressful. It was such a weird and traumatizing time. Like, I feel so embarrassed when I think about that wedding. And I think about the people that got invited, the people that didn't get invited. I feel like I probably offended a bunch of people by not inviting them. It was just, I didn't know what I was doing. It was a very, very weird and traumatizing time. And I was barely surviving. So that was the environment that I got married in. And I give you that whole story to explain that I did not know the person that I married. I did not know him. And he didn't know me. We did not know each other. And that is how I ended up marrying someone that I was deeply incompatible with. Deeply. I cannot even stress to you how deeply incompatible we were. Personality wise, values wise, the things that we liked to do, the lifestyle that we wanted to have, the ways that we communicated, the ways that we thought about things, what we wanted in life, like so incompatible. But here's the thing. I truly believed and embraced the idea that as a person assigned female at birth, I needed to be under the authority and spiritual headship.
She called herself AFAB, y'all. Assigned female at birth.
Of
Makes me
a
bad.
cis man. And if it wasn't my dad, it was going to be my future husband. And my dad was out of control. He was so wildly out of control. He was extremely abusive, and just those years were some of his worst. So I knew it couldn't be him. So it had to be a husband. And I also really embraced and believed the idea that my purpose in life was to get married and have children and be a helpmeet, you know? So it was those two things together that were like really pushing me towards getting married ASAP. And what is wild to me, and I haven't thought about this in a long time, but I remembered it today. The man who married us, the pastor who married us, had, I believe, one premarital counseling session with us. And I told him that I believed that I needed to be under the spiritual covering of and authority of either my dad or my future husband. And this pastor was a conservative Christian, but a little more progressive than that. And he was like, Ellie, I know you feel like you really need to get married right now, but what about getting some roommates? You know? Like, what about living with some roommates for a while and just like continuing to date? Like, you don't have to get married right now.
Shout out to her
And I was like,
pastor.
no, respectfully, Pastor Sir, the Lord God Himself told me to get married this summer. Do you understand what happens if I disobey Him? Absolutely not. And if you're not going to do it, let me know so I can find a pastor who will. Now, of course, I did not say it like that, but that's how I felt. And honestly, honestly, which is not something I could admit for a really long time, I was really doubting all of the signs that I had gotten from God that we were meant to get married that summer. But every time I would get those doubts, I would just push them away, and like I needed to believe that God was speaking directly to me and leading me in this perfect path. And I was very obsessed at the time with like hearing the voice of God and having this like direct line of communication between me and the big guy upstairs. I mean, I couldn't rely on my earthly father because he was dangerous. So I was trying to have that as intimate as possible of a relationship with my heavenly father. And to me at the time, that felt like praying and hearing God's voice as a direct answer, or having him communicate through signs, like a Bible verse that leaps off the page and communicates to me about my exact issue, or like, I don't know, like the
Just
sun
pray into
parting
the
the
devil,
clouds and like
y'all.
the light coming down, and like
Pray
that
into
was
the
like
devil, just like
God's
JLP
I don't
talks
know. I
about.
don't really remember, but it was like all sorts of things. I could see a sign in anything. It kind of makes me think of that thing with the toast and like seeing Jesus's face in the toast. I was like, that was me seeing Jesus's face in the toast and like everything else. So there was no way anyone, even a pastor, could get through to me at that point. I was on a mission. I can be very stubborn. When I commit to something, I commit to it, baby. No one's going to stop me. And so, yeah, I was going to get married no matter what that summer. I was not backing down. And the truth of it is, the night before my wedding, I was so not okay. I was so unwell. I was panicked. And I knew in my gut it was the wrong thing. I knew in my gut. And there was a part of me that was like, I need to get out of this. I need to run away. But the part that was stronger and the part that won was like, no, no, we have planned everything. We have this venue. We have all these, caterers, and like all these people are coming. Absolutely not. There's no way out of this. You're getting married tomorrow, no matter what. And you're going to make it work. You're going to make it work. And that was my mindset for a really long time. Even when I started deconstructing my faith, even when I no longer believed that divorce was a sin, I still had that mindset for a really long time. You made this commitment, you did this thing, you're going to make it work, no matter how painful it is. Obviously, that's no longer my mindset because here I am, mid divorce, actually, towards the end of the divorce. But that was my mindset for a really long time. And that's an example of how these beliefs that were really ingrained through religion, even when you deconstruct the religion part of it, a lot of those original messages can still be in your body and deep, 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 deep in the recesses of your
I
brain.
see science.
So, something to think about. So, how does all of this relate to purity culture? Well, it's all purity culture, in my opinion, in my perception of my story and how this all happened. It's all purity culture. I was
Yeah, I
not
gotta hear
allowed
this.
to figure out who I am. I was not allowed to explore my sexuality, to explore my identity, to explore like what I like and what I don't like, what I want and what I don't want. None of that was allowed. A path was laid out for me within the bounds of purity culture. You will do this, you will not do that. You will follow these rules. This is the right thing. This is going to keep you safe.
I
This
know.
is
I was
ultimately
thinking that
going to
too.
make
I
you
was thinking that
happy.
too. I'm like, girl, you live in the real world with the rest of us. You weren't allowed. You weren't allowed. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Dang. Why were they saying that they wouldn't marry you two? What was the problem? What, a red dress, huh? They wear red dresses in China for that's like their traditional wedding colors. It looks beautiful. If a pastor told me that, I'd be even more determined to get married in that church in a red dress. Because you live together already. Oh, well, shame on y'all. But you're still together, right? Yeah, that sounds pretty amazing. The devil made her do it. I know. Okay. He says, okay, the white girl left. The black girl wants to wash my dishes. Am I going to bag another black girl? Question mark. And should I? I mean, Chase, why is that woman washing your dishes? I can't imagine going to a man's house and washing his dishes for him. You know, that's not my husband. Is she just that desperate for you to like her or something? Does she really not value herself that much? Like, I don't know. She's washing your dishes right now. Can you put her on with me right now so I can tell her not to do this man's dishes? This man ain't your husband. Be doing wife duties for a guy who isn't going to wife you. Good God. That is some next level pick me shit. Okay? Like, no. No. I'm That's not right. You're supposed to be helping her. Like, what is this? This is like not right. You know it's not right. You know she's you know what she's doing. She's wearing you down by being your mom. Okay? And she's going to become your sex dealer and then you're going to, plug into her every time you need a charge and she's going to grow resentful of you over time and start nagging you and maybe becoming violent with you. I don't know. Like, don't. She just wants to bang or stay here. Okay. You got to think long term. Okay. That's what it appears to be in the moment. What's it going to be in 3 months' time? What's it going to be in 6 months' time? How much drama are you getting into? You can't just have, I mean, if she wants to do it, that's her business. But like, women often do that kind of stuff to just like, it's a way of like, I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna let yeah. I mean, I would too. You should let her. If she wants to do your dishes, you should let her, but don't let her stay there. Okay? Make sure she knows how much those dishes mean to you. If it didn't work for Lou, it won't work for you. Hey, Mateus, how you doing? I was thinking about you. I prayed for you on Saturday. I was like, I remembered that you had the surgery scheduled. So I hope all is well. Yeah, you don't need that mess. He's probably black. Does she have Down syndrome? Gross, Arctic timber wolf. I'm not even putting that up. No, I will not.
But also, happiness is a sin, so don't be happy. Very confusing. But really, the heart of it is there's a reason behind purity culture. It's power and control for a whole bunch of nefarious reasons.
Like
And
what, for
it
example?
causes young people to make a huge commitment that they don't understand. My friends, when I signed that paper on my wedding day, I had no fucking idea what I was doing. No fucking idea. I was a child. Not technically, like I was 21, but I emotionally and mentally, I was so
21.
young and immature.
21 is not too young to get married. I know plenty of people who got married at 21 and made it work because they were doing it for the right reason with the right person. I know it's happiness, like, yeah, no. You have a fact to share? Share your fact. Yeah, I know. Actually, I have to go back. Sorry. He Black tells Chase not to touch this young woman. I concur. If she just broke up with her boyfriend, yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, yeah, it definitely feels that way. Well, it's ridiculous in the first place. You were 21, you were an adult, you were 21. You had the ability, you had every freedom and ability open to you. Your prison was in your own mind that you constructed. Nobody constructed that for you. Not your parents, not your church, not God, not the Bible, not your university. You constructed that mental prison for yourself, and you went and got married in that place, and then you got older, and the rottenness of the seeds that you planted, came and bore bad fruit. I don't know what else to say. Like, for real, for real. She's 32. 32 is young. Chase, you're how old? You're like, I think I heard you say that you were 37, or saw you say you were 37, and look how you act. So for this young woman, 32 is no age for a woman to be living off of men in that way. Okay. So she just broke up with her boyfriend and looking for a new place to stay, so she doesn't have to get and be responsible for herself. And she's just trying to trade herself in that way, like from man to man. Like, yeah, she sounds pretty young to me. He called her a warthog from hell. Lord. Hello, Seesaw. Welcome to the chat. Seesaw's here. Yeah, for real. It really is. Seesaw been going to the park every day. Yeah, I know. It sounds pretty bad. She needs to get her life together. Like, she needs to stand on the rock, she needs to stop building her, house on the sand. Sounds like she ain't living right. She's got friends. She doesn't have friends. It doesn't sound like she has friends. A friend wouldn't leave their friend at your house. Chase, I'm sorry. She looks like a trans Bill Hicks with a lobotomy. Dang. That's true. But I don't know that no one has friends, but I don't know. That's right, Jamie. Who cares what she looks like? let's go into, there's 5 more minutes of this.
Sure, and naive and traumatized. I was deeply traumatized. I had no idea who I was, and I had no idea who I was marrying. And I don't think he had any idea of who I was either. It
And he
was
sounds weak as hell too.
a really painful, really unhealthy situation. And I just feel so sad for my younger self. And I feel so sad for all of the young people who are going through this right now. I feel so sad the way that this cycle of indoctrination continues. That's why I made a whole channel about it. I choose these days not to have myself immersed in content and discussions about all of that, because the way forward for me has been to focus on rebuilding and creating the life and the path that I want and that I believe in. But I still deeply care about the community that I left behind. I care about the people that are affected, and it still affects me to this day. I am a really different person, but all of those past versions of me are still inside and they still matter and I still care about them. And I'm getting divorced for them, for me, but also for them, for those past versions that didn't believe that we mattered or that we were worth it. So, fuck purity culture, as always. And I hope that this video has given some insight into how purity culture leads to divorce. Marriage is not a decision to take lightly. And, I think what's so ironic about what I was taught growing up and what so many of my homeschool fundy peers were taught is that dating was practice for divorce. And, irony of all ironies, that was a message that was promoted by Joshua Harris, who wrote the Purity Culture Bible, I Kiss Dating Goodbye, and now he himself is divorced. And, honestly.
And you're divorced too. What a smug bitch. Like, really? And you're divorced too. This is ridiculous. I'll be posting it in a minute. Hang tight. She's all smug.
Honestly, I don't hold any sort of like anger or resentment towards Joshua Harris. Like,
yeah, you do.
I was raised just like him. And, I totally understand why he did what he did. And if I was assigned male at birth, I could have done the same thing. I just didn't have, the authority to do something like that in my community. I didn't have
Write a
the
book.
resources or the
How many Christian women write
permission
books every
to
year?
do something like that.
Ridiculous.
But like I was promoting those same messages. And it's all complicated because it's like, when does somebody cross from like victim into perpetrator? And it's a lot to think about, but the whole thing is fucked is the bottom line. And I'm really glad that Joshua Harris is divorced and getting to choose his own path now. And
what a
I'm
nice
grateful to be
thing
doing
to
the same thing for
say.
myself. And the idea that dating is practice for divorce is just bullshit. Like, I have found the opposite to be true. Dating is how you learn what you want and what you don't
Didn't
want.
she just admit that she was dating before she married this guy? She didn't even practice a courtship. They went on dates. She was sneaking around dating him when she was told not to. And then she's like, I've learned this is dating does not lead to divorce. Girl, yes, it does. You get a divorce. What?
It is how you learn about yourself. It's how you learn about other people and the world. And if you don't want to date, you don't have to. I do not want to exclude the asexual community when I'm talking about this. If you don't want to date,
oh yeah,
amazing.
God forbid
But
we exclude the asexual community,
do
right?
it.
Right.
And do it with the knowledge that you're not doing anything wrong. Okay? I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me. You're not doing anything wrong. You're doing a good thing for yourself. And for heaven's sake, please get to know someone before you marry them. Like, marriage is such a big deal. And I just think that sometimes people don't really understand that until they are in the divorce stage of things. Well, that feels great to get all of that off my chest. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
Yikes. Yikes, y'all. Yikes. All right, I've dropped the link. I'll pin it to y'all can join if you feel led by the Spirit to do so. Did I drop the link? Maybe I didn't. Oh, we were going to talk about, Cecil, we're going to talk about our angel experiences. You've seen angels? I have too. Let's talk about it sometime. Yeah, let's see how the poll's doing. 11 votes in so far. I'm going to leave that up for a while. Yeah. Oh, hey. He's back. Wild Heart. Good to see you.
Hello. Good to see you.
Did you see that video? Purity culture leads to divorce?
I didn't know. I've just started watching.
I would have loved your perspective, but it's okay. Hi, Cecil.
Yeah.
Did you see that video?
I didn't. I just watched. I came in at the tail end of the video, but yeah, she seemed so like smug and condescending. She like smiled when she said that the guy got divorced. Like she seemed happy that he was divorced.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
I know that was really evil. It was, and
So
she's like
evil,
divorced
yeah.
herself, and she's like, she knows how painful it is. Like,
And being married, it doesn't even. But also being married, I've known Christian couples that are evil as all hell and not real Christians, and they're still married. And the only reason why they don't get divorced, they cheat on each other, and it's a mess. And the only reason why they don't get divorced is because of what the society will say, because they see it as a loss.
right. I think that's common
What's
too.
Chase?
I need to shave. I need to shave.
Is it Chase in Texas?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
Chase. What's up?
That's Chase
wow.
for real?
Hey, for a minute.
In the chat.
Putting a face to a name.
Yeah,
Oh,
hey
Chase.
Chase,
I
don't
gotta
touch
shave.
that
I need
girl,
to
man.
shave.
Hey
Yeah.
Chase,
What's up? It's
do
me.
not touch that woman.
What?
Do not touch that
What?
woman.
Don't be a man whore, Chase.
I can't help it.
Yes, you can help it. What do you mean I can help it? Yes, you can help it.
No.
He's got a disease.
Yeah.
Which, like, you
Well, I
mean
don't
like
care how
chlamydia?
sick you are.
Or?
Do not touch that
No,
woman.
no.
I'm telling you.
I've got this thing called white trash penis,
Do
and I
not
have it,
touch her, bro. That is
and it's
bad.
probably never gonna go away.
Listen to the black man. The black man is wise beyond his years.
I'm telling you, man.
No.
Don't touch her.
I mean, I can listen to the black woman. Hey,
No,
Keisha,
nah,
you know your
can't.
phone was ringing. All right. Yeah, she ain't tripping, so I don't really think it matters.
And her name is Keisha.
So what? What do you want me to do?
Oh,
Her name is Keisha? What do you think about that, he black?
nah, I think it's a wrap. I think it's over.
Oh, it's a wrap, all right. I think it's a wrap.
It's a done deal, y'all.
Oh, that's funny.
Don't mess with that chick, man.
All right. Don't pause the show for me. Y'all keep talking. I'll just sit here and fucking lay on my couch and take and drink. Y'all do
Yeah,
what you do.
And Wild Heart.
that woman was 100% insane.
Huh? Oh,
Sorry, what did you say? Sorry.
How are you doing? This is the
I'm
first time.
doing good. I have today got out of detox. I have the receipts. If you're looking at me.
Detox from what?
He does drugs.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
Careful. Alcohol detox will kill you.
Well,
No, it won't. That's the point.
I'm
Alcohol.
sad, Wild Heart. I prayed, for you multiple times, so I'm glad to see you. You look a lot better.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
The way you're holding yourself is different.
I've got a bad back.
Right on. And how are you, He Black?
Oh, life is swell. I appreciate you asking, Terry.
So you were saying that lady was crazy. You want to talk about the crazy lady?
I mean, sure. I said in the chat, I don't know what's okay. Jamie said he's in the shower, so I can get away with this, but I don't know what was going on around her mouth.
Hey, can y'all do me a favor?
What's up?
Hello?
Go ahead. What's up?
Can y'all stop saying? Never mind. Say whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
Oh, hey, go ahead, man. Chase.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Oh, I was gonna ask something. So just in the chat, you guys just got to stop calling me a meth head in the goddamn chat. I'm not a meth head.
Who's saying that? Probably Tar Baby.
People in
Probably Tar Baby. Chase, don't take it serious, don't take it personal, and just ignore it. You can't make people stop calling you something. That's impossible.
huh?
If people want to call you something, they're gonna call you something as long as they want.
And if they know it bothers you, they're gonna bite like a pit bull.
Exactly. Especially Tar Baby.
Yeah. And now Pinocchio's joining in on it. But no, okay, so this lady, I don't know what was going on, I don't know what was going on like around her mouth, but it looked like she had, some sort of like stubble, like a 5 o'clock shadow going on. That's why I said she looked a little bit like Fred Flintstone. But as a woman, yeah, I mean, she should have listened to her dad from the jump. The guy saw the direction in which she was heading in, sat her down on a whiteboard and plainly spelled it out.
Right.
Young lady, if you do not abide by these rules, you're going to live a miserable life. And instead of heeding that advice, she decided to speed off into the darkness like a bullet train, and now she's still on that track headed to Lord knows where. One marriage that she forced in spite of the wise interjection from the preacher or pastor. One divorce that she caused, and the thing just keeps going. It never stops. And now she's releasing YouTube videos talking about purity culture is ultimately what caused this, because I had no agency in my life because I was told to be pure and abstain from this entire ordeal that has now ruined my life. It's almost like the ultimate irony. She doesn't realize that she's spiraling in a direction that is caused by her continuous, like, relentless justification of this spiraling. It's like, stop spiraling.
How did she force anything?
Well, she kept apparently, according to the story, she kept badgering this guy to get married because God wanted her to get married. So in her story, she talks about how God told her she needs to get married. So this guy who was obviously weak-willed decided to cave to her demands and get married. And they were at each other's throats during the marriage because now he realizes he's trapped and she realizes that this guy is milquetoast. And it's a wrap. It's just the worst case scenario.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying she didn't force shit.
She did.
He let
I
it
don't
happen.
understand. What I want to know is, how is her being a whore, or any woman being a whore, how is being a whore up your chances, increase your chances of a happy, fulfilled, successful marriage?
It doesn't.
It
Yeah.
doesn't. They're not. They're miserable. It's not.
So so she's saying, don't do purity, don't be pure, don't, before marriage, because it'll lead to divorce. So then what's her
No,
alternative?
but see, Sal, this is the point. she's arrived at a place where the only thing she has left to blame is her upbringing.
Yep.
That,
Yeah.
and so instead of saying, "Wow, I've made mistakes in my
And now
life.
you can eat this thing in there if you want it.
I should have listened to this person. I should have done this
Yeah.
thing differently. I'm wrong." He's like, "No, all of you are wrong, and I'm actually the right one." And she's just going to continue to, spiral deeper.
And she's still blaming her father for her mistakes as well.
Yeah, I'm team dad.
Me
I want
too.
to be a
yeah.
white boy dad, actually.
You know what I've noticed?
Inspiration from that.
I think I've noticed that Christian fathers
Yeah.
spoil their daughters. Like they take the grace and mercy and love route way
They
too
cuck.
much. And
They
they
cuck.
should be what?
They cuck. They want the female attention. They want to be validated, even by daughters, even by niece. I promise you, you want to be
Right?
validated, man, by a
And
daughter. Yeah, you want to be validated, and if you give into it, I mean, like I said before, a woman will get you 25 to life if she can. You got to be careful.
but it also but I would say
Oh,
90% of him having that attitude is the wife, because I know so many marriages that are Christian and the
I
husband
can
tries to
co-sign that one.
discipline the
That's for damn sure.
it,
With
yeah
that
the,
yeah,
voice, with
and
that
then
voice,
the
oh
mom
my
will get yeah.
god!
They'll
I
you
was
can't. You're
told,
being
brother,
mean. You're being
if I
mean,
had
and
to
then
hear
it's like
that
yeah,
voice
yeah.
anytime
And
ever.
that's the thing. You just got to be man enough to say no. Fuck you.
Hold on, is that Mr. Mad?
hola, Mr. Mad.
No, it's not Mr. Man. Come on,
It's
guys.
Stop it. Stop it.
it's
I recognize that voice anywhere.
You
NIGHTER.
cannot recognize this voice. What are you,
Yes, I can.
Chat GPT?
He said ChatGPT.
Which voice?
What up,
Yeah.
though?
Wait, who's saying what up? I can't tell.
Muddaloni has a first name.
The
It's
black guy.
Actually,
Who?
NIGHTER.
Adriana's the one who said what up, though.
Yeah.
What up?
Adriana. Dude, Adriana, shut the fuck up, please, for Christ's sake. In this
No,
stupid
you.
horse right now.
No, you.
You
You.
know, people were having a conversation before
My
you
bad, my
barged
bad,
in
my bad,
here.
my bad, my
Freaking
bad. I
Daniel.
apologize. You're right, you're right.
Go on, Seesaw. You were
Guys,
talking.
go on, go on, go on.
Was talking.
Anyway,
Anyway,
but 90% of that horrible attitude in men, in the Christian men, is because the wife doesn't let them be
I
a strong father. Cállate, let me speak. Jeez Louise.
Cállate,
You're
cállate.
not
such a
letting him be a
Mexican.
strong man,
He's
Sisa.
such a Mexican. Adriana, don't listen to this. I know you're getting influenced by this behavior, but Seesaw's not the one you need to replicate your life after. Please.
I am. I definitely am.
Yeah,
No,
she
I said
got
Anyway,
not. She's not
the
the one that
nicest
you're.
appliances in here. She gets to spend her days at the park. Come on.
I don't know
thank
what
you,
you guys
Terry.
just said.
Thank you,
I'll
Terry.
agree with it. All right. See, go ahead and do your thing, Seesaw. Damn it.
Anyway, that's all. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh, now who's screaming in the background, Seesaw?
My children. Who else? They're always
Sounds
screaming in the
like
background.
somebody's in the basement locked up.
They're
I
in the
wanna-
living room. They're watching Coco Melon.
It sounds like human trafficking, guys.
Hey, hold on. Is that Coco Melon? Is that thing where they watch
It's not
and
human
it's
trafficking.
What the hell? Coco Melon?
not human trafficking?
Coco Melon.
I just want to make sure everybody's okay. Nobody's being human trafficked. You know how these Mexicans are, right, guys?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love human trafficking. I do it
We
She
we
admitted
every
love
it.
that,
day and
yeah.
twice on
We
Sunday.
got it, boys.
Seesaw, you're a coyote?
Clip it.
We got her, boys. Clip this. Clip this shit, guys.
So, Seesaw, those kids are not actually your kids?
Wait, is it Jalen?
No, it's not Jalen. Jalen, thank God, Jalen doesn't come in here.
He's trafficked Jalen.
Wait, who is this then?
Who is who?
I'm sorry, I cannot hear. My eyeball is.
Oh my
I got a bad
God.
eyeball, guys.
Bro said you're not hearing this talk about his eyes. What are we doing?
I don't know.
Well, I heard Jalen in your voice. Is all I'm saying. Who is this?
No, that's he
Not
black and
Jalen.
he's black.
Weren't you guys talking about
No,
purity
not he
culture?
black. That's my homeboy.
Weren't
Sorry
you guys
about that.
talking about purity culture and
Yeah.
then
Damn.
started
What do
talking
you
about
think?
weird stuff?
I'm just trying
What
to
do you
talk
want to
shit. That's
say,
all.
Adriana?
I came here to
know
talk
what-
shit.
Yes, thank you,
I
Adriana.
just think that
I came here to
girl
talk shit, guys.
is
Please.
It's welcome. Go
Can
ahead.
you please shut up
Okay.
so that people can speak?
Adriana go. Yeah.
All right. Well,
I mean,
don't tell me what
obviously,
to do. See
no.
something. No, I seriously can't see, Sal.
you can't see, but you sure can talk a lot.
Well,
Shout
my
out
Talk
mouth
about
still works with
that
my with
was
it's
the
Y pura
exclusive from my eyeball.
pendejada.
Peace out.
That's how
Y pura
biology.
Coco Melon
pendejada.
Biology
on
works.
the Veggie Tales.
Veggie Tales.
Yes, sir.
No.
oh, hey, Cecil, isn't the Coco Melon the Coco Million thing? Isn't that like some kind of Chinese cartoon that kids watch that's really addictive?
Yeah, it's like
No.
cocaine. Yeah,
Traumatized.
no, seriously. They said cocoa melon was the equivalent of cocaine for
Yeah,
children.
Tar
yeah,
baby.
for real.
Look it
I'll do
up.
a
Look it up.
poll.
That is
Yoda, good
Joel.
I promise
idea.
you on that one.
I'll do
Tar
a poll.
baby.
Who
It's
do you get?
Joel.
What was the poll? Wait, hold on. Terry, what was the poll?
I'm gonna do this as a poll.
It's Joel all day. This guy
Yeah,
called
the
Joel
beautiful black
nonstop.
skin Joelle.
Oh my
I don't know,
god.
but he's like his anger for Hake is very like passionate. So I don't know.
I want to watch
Hate
this.
can piss you off though. Hate can piss you off though.
No, hate cannot piss me off. Hate, if
Hake does
anybody,
piss me
hate,
off sometimes.
look, if anybody, hate has never pissed me off, not even one time.
I wanted to listen what Adriana had to say about the
Yeah.
pendeja lady.
Oh my god, all you gotta do is fucking
No,
open your ears.
obviously,
And
Mr. Matt
all she
has
ever
more
does is
important
just
things to
blah
talk
blah blah.
about.
Oh my god.
All right,
Obviously, Mr. Matt has more important things to talk about, right?
I was joking. I was joking.
We
Go ahead,
wanna-
Adriana.
we
My
wanna
bad.
Name the young lady, the not so young lady.
You don't gotta do her like that, Terry. That's cat. That's
Let
cat.
her talk.
What are you doing, cat?
That's Dabba Dabba Doo over there.
Terry? That was wrong of you.
I know.
That was bogus as hell.
She's too old to be speaking the way she does.
Why do you have to say it like?
Because sometimes that's the only
She's
way.
young, man. She's young. She's a fine young woman, probably.
Nah, she ain't fine at all.
Damn.
What?
She
Damn.
looks like a guy. She looks like a transvestite.
That's nice.
Ooh.
She just turns up and she gets told old and
The
done.
lady
Looks
from
like
the
a
video.
Stop with this shit. Transvestite.
The lady from the video. Isn't
She looks
that
like
a
a
word?
tranny.
Hold on,
Fucking
I thought
Anna,
we were talking
like,
about
dude, like, come on.
She's just a fat lesbian.
Dude,
so
like,
that's
come
how they
on.
look.
Dude,
That's how
like,
they
come
look.
on.
What voice was that? Who sounds like that? That's
La
me?
tuya, way, your voice.
I sound like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sound like that. I put a lot of bass in my voice, nigga. What are you talking about?
Yeah, right.
You put a lot of bass in your voice when you just
Yeah.
said it. All
I
right.
have a lot of way too much bass in my voice.
Yeah, that's gross.
Ew, that is gross.
That doesn't sound like me at all.
Anywho, Terry, I was going to tell my angel story, but I don't feel like
Just
this.
do it.
No, Seesaw,
This
stop.
isn't a safe. This doesn't feel like a safe
Seesaw,
space
tell
right
the
now.
story or get off the panel.
What he put?
I said you got to tell the story or you're getting off the panel.
That's not Jalen
This
right there.
this doesn't feel like a safe space.
It is.
Shut up, Seasal. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
What's she on, man?
You're so gay.
What's she on?
Just do it. Just do the shits. Come on, nigga. We're all here. It's fun. It's a good time.
Okay, well, it's not anything super wild.
Okay.
And I was doing and we were praying all night, me and my friends from high school. And
Suspect.
we so we were praying all night and it was like, I don't know, 2, 3 in the morning. And I was kneeling on the floor. We had the worship music.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was on the floor. I was on the floor in the corner and I was kneeling. My forehead was touching the floor, the carpet, right?
Okay.
So we're praying and we had been praying for a few hours and out of nowhere, my eyes were closed and my forehead was on the floor. And in one instant, it's like as if I had stood up and I was looking at my room, but I hadn't stood up. But it's like my eyes, I was looking at my room
Mm-hmm.
and I could see my friend and my friends and everything. And I saw an angel on the corner of my room. And I have the house that I grew up on has tall ceilings, vaulted ceilings.
She
And
rich.
my room is the highest part of the house. So my ceiling was very obviously very very high. Anyway, this angel was as tall as the ceiling. He didn't touch the ceiling, but he was almost as tall as the ceiling and he was standing, so he had a white robe with like a gold sash around his, from his shoulder to his hip,
Mhm.
and he didn't have a sword or anything, and he was like a not white skin, because it didn't look like skin. It was weird, but he had golden hair, and he was staring, just staring. He wasn't even looking at us. He was staring straight, and somehow my spirit knew that he was there to protect us, because we were praying all night. And I saw that, and then in the next instant, in the next second, it was gone. And
And
I was like back, like looking at the floor again.
yeah, I
Of
would
course,
make
of course, it was white.
jokes. I could. Yeah.
It was not a black angel, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, yeah, the people agree with
Stop it!
white,
Don't.
whites are God's chosen. It's just the thing.
Is this not fucking
I'm joking. I'm joking. We're
That's
not
an
there yet.
that
not
that
be
angel is
this?
not inclusive. That's a non-inclusive angel right
Oh, he's
there.
black. Come on, he's
Wait,
No,
black, bro.
wait, he
what?
You're
black.
playing a
What?
character right now.
I want to hear what he black has to say. What do you think about that, he black?
What do I think about it?
Yeah.
I mean, I've had out of body experiences before.
Oh,
Dreams.
really?
Yeah, dreams that have
I've
felt.
been smoking something weird.
With
They call
drugs?
them
Stanley talking.
You did this
hypno.
natural drugs?
No,
What
Oh
drugs
well,
were you on?
fuck yeah,
What
dude.
the
drugs
only
were you
Everybody
on?
the
But
only
who
drugs
does
I've
drugs has some type of
but I
weird.
wasn't
nah,
but
the
I
only
wasn't
drugs I've
asleep.
ever
I was
done is
like
like
wide
weed
awake.
or whatever. But nah,
I was awake.
nah, like yeah,
Probably,
people like
Claritin Clear. Look,
Well, when you said the angel was very high, was that the only thing that was very high?
anyway. No, no, I think it's
Seriously?
a real thing.
They got a word for that. They call it hypnagogic hallucination. If you're
Oh
asleep,
God.
we don't have the word for that. Who is we?
No, I mean,
I appreciate the
astral projection. Yeah,
Uh,
astral projection.
I don't think
but
you're
I
supposed
People,
to do that normally,
yeah.
right? You're not
We don't
supposed to
believe it.
astrally project.
it's not something you should
astral
force.
projection, man.
I don't think you're
Happening
supposed to do that in
naturally,
general,
like it's
unless
not.
you're.
ASTRAL. That's what
No, I
it
know
is.
what astral projection is. I'm just trying to say that you're not supposed to be doing that
We
in
don't be.
general, right?
Uh,
Normally,
that's not
That,
your physiological functions
no,
aren't supposed to be astrally projecting, right? When you go to sleep.
But some people, it happens to just like
No, it's not some people. It's the people that are looking to do the things like
no,
that.
that's not true.
Uh,
There's some people
look
that
it
it
up.
just
Look it up.
naturally
Look it up.
comes to.
I
Well,
guarantee you.
for my case, I didn't do it until I've been like
All right.
attempting
Uh,
it.
hold on.
So
Story time with Terry Strange.
Hey, let her talk. I want to hear her story. Shut up.
What do you think I just said? Story time with Terry Strange. I want to hear her side of the story.
I mean, I've seen
No. I want to know when you astrally projected, Terry Strange.
the
I don't
first
think
time
you
I
said
astrally
that.
projected, I had become lucid in a dream.
You did what?
And I
Hold
woke
on.
up.
There's a lot of noise going
Hey,
on.
speak yourself, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Who's got their mic open? Is it
That's
Chase?
Chase.
I think it's
Just mute
Chase.
everybody except
Chase
you.
and Keisha.
He's so ghetto.
That's
T-Style
Keisha.
is really ghetto, by the way. He's from the hood. 8
She's
200
rocking the suburbs.
200 credit score. 200 credit score last time I checked. And Credit Karma.
So, well, I was talking about astrally projecting. First time I did, it was from my sleep because I'd been lucid, and then I decided to astrally project from there. So I felt myself like go into my body and vibrate, and then I started to like float, and I was able to move around, and I went out basically of my house. And that's when I started exploring the astral realm. And it was like how to move was to think. So every time I had a thought of a place, I would go there. So
Wait, can I ask a couple questions?
Yeah, that was the first time.
What made you think that you chose that?
It was just, I don't think that I chose it specifically. It's just I recognized I became lucid and that I was in the state where I would be more apt to actually project. So then I used the techniques that I'd been like trying, and it worked.
So you knew about astral projection before you did this?
I did, yes.
Okay. You knew that there was techniques to move around?
I didn't know that when I got to the astral plane, but that's just
So
how it was working.
while in the astral plane, you were consciously moving using some type of
Using my
technique.
thoughts. Yeah.
Thoughts. What did you think?
I would think of a person and then I would go there. Or I would think of a place and I would go there.
Yeah.
So you would be immediately projected towards whatever you were thinking of. Okay.
They would take me there.
The apostles astral projected, and Jesus was taken by the Spirit, as were the apostles. So it's definitely that's even in the New Testament.
Hey, C-Cell.
Hey,
You ever
what?
heard women shouldn't speak in the church?
This is in the church, homie. Does this look like the church? No.
This is a literal YouTube channel.
Hey, this is a woman's speech.
I'm joking. I'm
And
just
y'all
joking.
I know. I know. I'm joking too.
You can speak and make sandwiches at the same time. Thank you very much.
I don't know what he said. He's not using the English language properly.
No, he's using some barbarian language.
That was
Can you say
beyond our time.
Women can multitask. They can speak and make sandwiches. It's fine. It's fine. They can speak.
You can speak and get a job. You can get a job and speak at the same time.
That's loud. It's a live thing, live chat thing.
Is that Keisha in the background?
That is. Yeah, I told y'all.
Yeah.
I've been knew that this whole situation wasn't gonna work. The woman's in the background making all kinds of noise.
That's true, man.
Being loud.
That's very
Black
distracting.
and loud as hell.
Black and mild? Is that what you said?
What?
Black?
Black and loud, but
Black. Oh,
Yeah.
'cause I almost gave you a black and mild. So
No,
You gonna go over there and grab your
Anyway, Terry.
not that he black.
Terry, so you did this not when you were a Christian, right? You did this when you were into witchcraft?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have any. I have gone. I did end up in the astral.
Hold on. Terry, you were into witchcraft?
Obviously.
Yeah, Terry's a witch. Yeah, Terry's a witch.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is he being serious? Are you being serious?
Give me an example. What? Please, I just want to know for my own sake. What the hell is an example of witchcraft?
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's like.
What did you do?
Weird little hop.
A broom?
No, I mean,
Did you have a cauldron?
No, it's a political chat. It's
I did.
yeah, all right wing shit. It's
I really want to know right now.
Oh my god, I can't hear anything.
I know.
fucking.
Hold on, guys. Terry, mute everybody. Please.
No, don't mute me. Mute Chase.
You're about an honorary.
Mute me. Mute me, please.
Mad, you're talking. What the hell are we?
I know. Mute me. All right. Did you?
You could just stop talking. You don't have to mute you. You could just stop talking.
She actually muted me. What the hell?
He literally cannot stop talking. He cannot stop talking.
That's not true. I can talk.
What do you were asking me about witchcraft? What I was into?
Well, Jamie says you have a broom.
I wanted to know if you had a cauldron. The
I have
cauldron is the most important part of it, in my opinion.
What's the most important part in your opinion?
The cauldron.
I did have a cauldron.
Holy fuck, she's the real deal, guys.
Yep.
You had a cauldron.
I be putting my stuff in there.
Who does that?
My little spells.
Black hat.
What did you put in there?
Like,
yo, I think it might be
you
cooked.
know,
I'm cooked right now. For real, 100. No cap, guys.
I'd be throwing in, the different herbs and
He even threw in the blackness when she said that. I'd be throwing in. Oh my god.
Nero,
she's the real deal. And she's got a black cat. Oh my.
Can you let her finish a sentence?
Hold on. We have a revelation here, man. Chill out.
But I mean, I didn't do a lot of spell work. Mostly I was into doing ceremonial magic. So it was more like rituals.
Told you I was a degenerate race mixer.
Oh, man. Matthew says.
Oh, I didn't see. I wanted to see Keisha.
Matthew says.
She don't want to get on. I asked her earlier when I was in the chat. And she got all. She said, no. Okay. I'm not necessarily gonna bang Keisha. I just have her over here because her brother fucking died. She broke up with her boyfriend. I'm not just gonna treat my friends like shit, and I don't do that.
Somebody said this was Matthew. That's not Matthew.
Yeah, right.
I know friends don't exist. I know.
No,
But
what I
I'm
mean is,
I'm
okay,
like,
so
what? All my fucking friends are Aryan Brotherhood of Texas and Aryan Circle. That's what I am. I'm
All
Aryan.
my friends are dead.
whoa!
Brotherhood.
I disavow Chase in this chat.
Yeah. Whatever. I don't give a shit.
Chase,
Chase,
can I
What?
ask you something?
Chase,
What?
you're doing too much.
In Minecraft. What?
You're doing
Chase.
too much.
Uh,
So if she wants to have sex with you tonight, are you gonna say no?
I might.
That's not
He's
okay.
folding.
I have a headache.
He's origami. He's folding immediately.
Okay, then I will. What do you want me to do? Say no? Y'all were telling me no earlier. You said don't do it earlier. Now you're saying
I'm
do
saying
it?
don't do it,
No,
but if
Chase.
you were serious, you would have kicked that chick out a long time ago.
I'm not going to do that. I don't
Preach,
turn off.
See y'all.
preach, T-Black.
I know how it goes.
I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't do it to one of y'all. I'm not going to do it to her.
My God,
Sorry.
I'd never be in that situation. Respectfully.
I don't want to be in that situation. She's not even in you don't know. It's just some shit, man. Just some shit.
Oh, what's wrong, baby? What's wrong? My cat's
Is you
fine.
at the shower? You talking to
I mean, I've already caught that. I've already caught the hooks, the manipulative hooks. I've already caught that.
Yeah.
This chick likes white boys and Mexicans. That's what she likes. So I mean, yeah. She told me earlier, my brother doesn't know anything about the Aryan Brotherhood in the Aryan Circle, and then laughed. I'm like, yeah, I know. He kind of sort of didn't.
No.
And then she said that like it was flattering. Like, man, I don't even want to associate with him that much. They're not.
She's
They're
literally
not that
to you. She's trying to
No,
draw.
he died. He died, bro. He died on fentanyl.
No,
He was.
I'm talking about the brother. I'm talking about the woman. She's trying to draw you in.
I know what she's doing, man. I know what she's doing. The white girl that was here before tried to do the same thing.
Can I just say I'm sorry to Keisha for her brother passing? That's horrible. That's very unfortunate. I'll keep her in my prayers for sure.
Well, I mean, it was an accident. Someone gave him the pill, and he thought it was an OxyContin, and it was a fentanyl pill. And that was actually a thing. I used to try to make sure he didn't take a bunch of those pills, and I can't keep up with a grown man. I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it. So he did. He did. He'd fall asleep in his car. He'd drive over here and he'd park, and he'd fall asleep in his car and walk out there. I'd say, "Get up, man! Get up, bro! Get up! Get up! You gonna do something?" And he'd just lay there. He'd turn the car off and he'd turn it back on. And then next thing I know, I go over there and talk to her and his brother-in-law, and he died in the room.
Oh wow.
And that was recent. Yeah. That's how that shit works. That's how that shit works. Yeah.
And Chase, no, you can't babysit a grown man. You can't babysit anybody. People make their choices.
Yep. That's right.
Hello,
That's right.
everybody. Hi. Is it Mexican hour
Just
still?
numb it
Is
out.
Mexican on the panel still?
Learn a lesson.
I got
We lost Adriana, but
shut.
we'll pretend that you're Adriana.
Please.
Adriana's too pure.
Terry, you asked earlier if anyone's ever had angel experience.
Did I just make everyone sad or what?
So I was wondering, can angels be people?
Hey.
Some people that you meet might be an angel. So treat strangers well.
I appreciate that, Terry.
That's not true. Some people
I've heard that before.
Some people you meet may be.
You know who told me that, Terry?
Maniacs that beat you on the top of your fucking head.
You know who told me that? My mom.
His mom will beat you on top of the head with a hammer, guys.
What up, Matt?
There you go. Hey, Matt, what's up?
You in the
What's
chat.
up, man?
Matthew working them long hours.
Whose mom is gonna beat somebody on top of the head with a hammer, guys? Come on, raise your hand.
Why is she black?
Stop
No,
it.
my mom will just like gripe. She won't cause any physical violence.
My mom prefers a quill better.
Underwrite because she's from the she's an underwriter.
Underwriter?
You know, like
You know, I really shouldn't have called into Hake and Nick on PCP. That was really fucking stupid.
You were on PCP? What the
Yeah.
hell is wrong with you, bro?
wait, you guys killed my joke about the underwriter. Terry's mom being an underwriter.
Smoking that fucking churn, man.
Okay, I don't get it.
You guys, because the underwriters are usually the money hungry
Don't worry about it.
people.
Are you calling my mother Jewish? She's
Yes,
not.
I was calling her Jewish. Yeah.
I'm not Jewish either.
She
No,
Yeah.
Terry said something about the
Yeah, no, I mean, white people do ketamine. Black people do PCP. So
Black people do PCP. I know some people that
that's
will.
right. It's called dip. All that old school Swisher House shit, the original stuff, they were all smoking dip when they did it. That's why they call it the Water Boys and the
I
get
thought
water
dip
stick and all that
chewing
shit.
tobacco.
That's where that came from.
I thought
I was just doing it because I was up there. I mean, y'all heard my story. I don't even know why I told anyone that.
hold
I was dumb as shit, but you know,
hold on. Chase.
I like the internet.
Hold
It's
on,
fun.
Chase, real quick. I thought dip was chewing tobacco.
Yeah, I was on PCP. I had half a water stick left sitting in the ashtray, and I think I was talking to Nick. And shit, I think I'd come back from Austin.
You rolling?
I've never heard of dip.
And I smoked the rest of it. He said, "Are you on PCP now?" I said, "No, but you want me to be?" I lit it up, and smoked it.
What type of
on the
question?
internet.
I think they all handled you pretty well. Like, because I was listening when that day, and I was like, "Oh,
what is wrong with this motherfucker?" Yeah,
Leave them drugs
yeah.
alone.
Man, I really just drink. I don't do a lot of drugs, like you say. I just drink, man. I mostly just drink.
That PCP will have you laid out on a lawn in the middle of the morning
I know.
with dew on your face.
I know.
Trying to figure out where the hell you at. You in the middle of St. Louis somewhere.
Man, I smoked part of what I had and I took off walking up here looking for the guy I was just telling y'all about, looking for him because I was going to bring him back on. And I took off about 2:40 in the morning, and I just walked up towards the house. Next thing I know, I'm almost at the VA, and then I'm walking back.
Sheesh.
And I'm coming towards the train tracks, and I'm sitting here thinking about like wild shit, just alien shit and all this. And I made it back to my house and collapsed on my couch and just laid here for hours and hours. And I woke up later and thought, man, I sure am glad I made it the fuck home because I could have got arrested over there by the VA.
I'm surprised to hear you knew you were like where you was at.
Oh man, I'm pretty seasoned. I'm pretty seasoned. I know where the fuck I'm just fucked up out of my gourd. I know where.
I'm seasoned. You're a veteran of PCP. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm a veteran of drugs.
I don't think you should be.
Yeah, it's just a thing, man. And doesn't mean you got to do drugs the rest of your life. It just means that you know what you're doing.
No,
you
man,
can be really.
I hope you
it at all. Shouldn't say it at all.
I mean, I will.
Yeah, leave that stuff alone.
No. You shouldn't do it though.
Well, I'm not driving to Austin to get it, so.
Oh,
No.
good for you, Matthew. Matthew.
Yeah, he's moving. He's moving. Amen.
Is that the real Matthew that I'm thinking about?
He's the original Matthew, right?
Yeah, I think it's got to be our Matthew because he's got a wrench, so it's not a different Matthew.
Hey, can I get in the chat while I'm on this too?
You're in the chat the entire
Hey, so
time.
How do I do that?
Are
I think you've been entire in here.
Are you on your phone?
That's not the
Just
real
a
Matthew,
phone.
is it? The one that grew his hair long? That's the
So,
Matthew that grew his hair long?
Yeah, the one with the boys.
Under you
With 3 boys?
Yeah, you got yes.
Matthew, come on, dog. Don't be doing that on the internet.
Yeah, it's him. See?
Matthew, you're the homeboy. Oh, no. Matthew, don't do that on the internet. You shouldn't do that. Come
What's
on.
he doing?
You shouldn't be telling your story like that. I don't think. Right? For the internet.
Me? What? You're talking about me.
Difficult to tell.
Joel wins.
You know, all the other crazy shit that you said, I guess.
Let
I
me
don't know
tell
if
you
it's you or
something.
not.
Let me tell you something, dude. Here's the thing. Everyone who has never been in the drug world and never been around the druggy people, y'all don't understand, dude. There is people out there who do years upon years in prison, get out on parole, and they make a lot of money with business. They stay clean for the most part. They have fun. They have kids, and they still make a life for themselves. I know these kinds of people.
So do I.
You don't just do drugs and all of a sudden you're in the trash can. It doesn't work that way.
Can we just not like glorify that lifestyle at all?
I mean,
I'm not glorifying anything, man. I'm just saying it's not like that. Everyone thinks that it's
I
like
know
that.
you're
It's
not.
really
I know you're not, but
I'm
I'm
not
just saying,
talking
like,
about. It's
don't
like
even
a
acknowledge
lot
it.
of people aren't, bro. I've no fun.
Like you said, it's like that. What does that mean?
Don't even acknowledge it, man. You know, like
It's,
that's all.
it's just
It's
I'm
like
not. I'm
it's like hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Just don't do it. You know, I'm trying to tell you, like it happened. I get it. It's understandable. Whatever. You ain't gotta
Yeah.
like bring it to light either, though. You know,
Well,
it's supposed to
I
be in
know.
the dark nether realms of like reality. We're not supposed to acknowledge any of this shit, man.
I mean, there's like Columbia professors shooting up heroin, writing think pieces.
That's real. That shit happens, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew a guy. I knew a guy that was not one of my sister's friends.
I
One of
know,
my
but
sister.
dude,
One of my sister's
no.
chicks.
Let's
Because
not
my
talk about
sister.
people you know at all. How about that?
Okay, well, I'm just saying. I don't. All right. Well, he
You
was
know,
on.
like that's the more
He made it.
productive thing. Just not don't even
Dude,
discuss them
I
at all.
don't care, man. I don't care. I
Yeah,
don't care.
like I love you.
That's a
You
great.
know, you're my friend, Matthew. For real. Like I've known you for a little while now.
Not so
At least
much.
online, right? I don't want you talking about this type of shit online, bro. Like I don't, you know.
Oh no, he doesn't like that name. He doesn't like that word. Don't say that word.
What word?
Bussy.
What does that even mean?
That the couple with the Filipino wife or the
It's
Filipino?
no, I know this. I'm English. It's something that's quite like a. It's
That's
buffy.
funny. I cracked my ass over just now when you said I'm English. I know this.
Terry,
It's just funny to me. I don't know why it's so funny.
Terry, is that the Clay that just had a kid?
Yep.
But guys,
Like,
My
It's
why?
like
daughter.
something
You
that's
know?
quite like a Jewish.
love
Buffy.
love you, honey. Too much.
Okay, so don't talk about drugs on Jesse Lee Peterson's chat. Got it. I'll stop. You win. I'll stop. I was just
It's not that I
running.
win, dude. It's nothing about me winning or nothing like that. Trust me, it's never that. I just, like, there's a certain.
People judge you, Chase.
Oh, trust me, Peckerwoods were like calling into Hake's chat all day one day. I went back and looked at it, and they were all talking. I'm like, I know what I did. I was talking about stuff I shouldn't have. I know I was running my mouth. I didn't know people like
Wait,
that.
who the hell is
channel.
Chase? Chase, are you Matthew?
No, man. Chase is Chase.
Oh,
Chase in Texas.
so what the fuck am I talking about, Matthew? Then I don't know you, Chase. Right?
What are you? Who, Mr. Mayor? Are you confused?
Yes. I thought Chase was Matthew, and that's what I was saying. Please, Matthew,
No.
I know you. Please don't say things like this, like whatever Chase is saying.
No, man. Matthew.
Then okay, Chase, say whatever the fuck you feel like. I don't give a. Are you Chase in Texas?
Yes.
Oh, that's a different person from Matthew, who I was thinking of. Chase, say whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, I'm not trying to glorify drugs. I'll tell
I just
anyone.
cared
Look,
about what Matthew was saying. If you were Matthew, then I would have been like, dude, Matthew, stop your shit. But if you're chasing Texas, I don't give a fuck. Go say whatever the fuck you feel like saying, my dude. Please.
right.
Tell everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I only care about Matthew right now. That's all, guys. Yeah.
Well, I want to give a shout out to Golden Rule TV. Hi, Golden Rule. Hello.
Oh yeah, I didn't see him in the chat. Hey, Golden Rule TV.
Oh, Golden Rule. Hey, what's up, man?
What's she listening to? Golden Rule TV.
He's about to say this panel.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He always posts whatever he's listening to. Oh yeah, the Coon Train Boogie will
Stop doing drugs. What
Are you guys Christians? Are you guys, any of you guys Christians?
I'm a Christian.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
I know you are, Terry, but the guys.
Yes,
I am a Christian.
Yes.
I'm
a follower of Christ.
You know
Yes.
what? I don't even say I'm a
That's
Christian. I
right,
say I'm with God. I follow Christ. I'm with Jesus Christ. That's it.
Oh yeah, Mr. Matt, I know you're a Christian. I know that you are for sure because I've seen you sporting
you
your
are
awesome Jesus with sunglasses shirt on before many times.
I don't know if that qualifies you for that, but I guess yeah. Thank you for noticing.
I mean, you gave a shout out to Jesus.
I always give a shout out to Jesus. I did it. I think that's all you need, apparently.
I know I'm gonna get roasted, man. I know.
Yeah.
I know. The roasting is funny. It's just every comment back to back. It's meth head, crackhead, meth head. I'm like,
Well,
y'all,
yeah,
come
'cause
on.
they also
Well,
Come on,
all
it's something new.
Southern
Come on,
that's
Mexico.
harder. That's
roast me in a way that's funny. Roast me in a way that's new and funny. I mean, the crackhead, meth head thing gets old. Make it funny at least.
Fentanyl,
they're not
Roast
always
head,
me.
funny though.
Oh, go
fentanyl
ahead,
head.
fentanyl. I don't
It
care.
actually
Go ahead.
Is
sometimes
that
it,
funnier?
Alcoholic, something better.
Why you gotta
I'll
take
tell
personal
you.
shots at me now with the
I'm
alcohol?
not taking it personal, dude. It's
no,
just that
Just
after
stay
a
with the
while,
fentanyl thing,
when it's
guys.
constant, it's relentless, and you're like, okay.
It's
Well,
the
how do
best
you
I
we've
mean,
think
had.
I feel? How do you think
all
I
right,
feel
all
when
right.
I call in and people make fun of my laugh?
Everybody thinks she's a Jew, guys. Imagine
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And how do you think I
And
feel
and
about
and
that?
her poor bookkeeping grandmother.
How come so many people don't have the balls to call in? First of all,
Oh.
you're talking shit. You don't have the balls to call in. I don't see how you got the right to talk shit.
It's
Yeah.
hard to get through. It's hard
oh,
to
it's
get
the
I
chat.
through
get
on the line.
everything.
Honestly,
It's not hard to
Excuses,
get through. I get put
excuses.
right on. They're like,
I've
isn't
tried.
Derek
It takes like an
nice?
hour and a
How
half
you
sometimes.
doing, Jerry?
Not Hake's line. Hake's line. You
And
get
Derek is so nice.
Don't say
Like,
that about
Mom is
Hake.
always like
Don't say
really
disparaging
cool
things about Hake.
that
I
Not on
can't
this
hear you,
channel.
Terry. I'm sorry,
Suck his
Terry.
dick already, man.
Terry.
Suck his dick already.
What'd you
he
say?
says something bad about Hake.
Terry, you said
Hake is a
something
goddamn. Hake is a
years
weenie.
ago.
Hake is a weenie. He's coming
Hake is
around
not
though.
a weenie. Come on.
He's not.
Hake
Hake
Yeah,
is
is
like
he's
destroying
got the.
hold on,
He's
hold on.
not.
You know what? I gotta stand up for Hake here because I think Hake is the most masculine of all of the non-Jesse guys in Bond right now.
He's got he's got somebody.
He's
Man,
the
what
most manly, masculine dude in the entire Bond,
Terry,
aside from Jesse. I gotta put my fucking foot down on this one.
we don't got room for two.
I don't know. I
I'm
mean,
telling
he's
you right
got
now.
heart.
Everybody
He's
else
got a,
soft.
and he's got
Joel
heart.
got married like a simp.
What?
like a simp.
Like a
Come
simp.
on, man.
He's a
Joel,
Joel paints his toenails.
Joel
Joel's
was
gonna let his daughter paint his toenails, but we all know that.
Shit.
So
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
and if you had a daughter, you'd let her do it too. Sister.
no,
hell
no,
She's
Yeah.
she's sitting there
no,
like a whiteboard.
no.
You're already a mega simp, Chase. Don't play. Come on.
Damn.
Whatever, Terry.
Shots
Whatever, Terry.
fucking fire. Why?
I'm just
Nah,
saying.
Why would you do that to him?
Terry's
He's
girl-
your friend.
Because
Turn your own panel.
he
Sorry,
needs
can I
to
just
Something like this.
say, he's the most masculine person except for Jesse.
Right.
He's like,
Yeah. Jesse's the man. You
Most
can't get but Jesse comes with like an extra 50 years of experience. Come on.
Yeah, Jesse's got a lot of good points. He's got a lot of really good points. I used to just think,
I've
and then
rarely refuted anything that Jesse has said.
well, he's not right about everything though.
I can barely think of the things that I refuted him. You know.
Yeah, true.
Mostly everything. I'm like, you know what? I can understand his way of thinking, even if I didn't think that exact thing.
Yeah, but apply it. But apply it and see if it actually works for you though. Once you apply it, you're gonna know. Because if you apply it and it doesn't work, and you get some resistance, and you still have to
that's
live.
what I say. Like I can't 100% refute it. I hear it and then I go, yeah, it's an uncomfortable truth, but it's correct. It's a truth nonetheless.
I can't refute anything he says either. I cannot refute anything he says.
No, not really.
It's very few things. Hate, I could refute a couple things, you know, but he's the strongest of all of them.
How the fuck how you gonna refute him if he's the strongest?
What's that?
So, all right, how are you gonna refute him if he's the strongest?
Well, strongest of the
Nero?
The delegation.
He's got heart. What you're saying? He's got heart and it's hidden.
He's got a little bit left of compassion, too much, I think, you know, where that leads to, you know, problems.
Hey, Nero, what?
Yeah, he's a Californian. You can't help it.
You know, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not that he doesn't mean well. It's just like maybe he means too well sometimes.
Can I just say to him, that is a beautiful black pussy.
Thank
What
you.
did you say?
Top match the tail.
Say that again in American, please.
I can't.
All right. Well, say it again, and then I don't know. Maybe I'll figure it out one of these days.
Don't want to see my dogs? Anyone want to see my dogs?
One of these days, I'm
Don't feed.
Another person joining. Hold up. Oh, it's Jamie.
Who is this person?
Hi, Jamie.
Oh, Jamie.
Hi.
Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
Hey.
How you doing?
Have you, Jamie?
There you go.
Oh, Jamie.
Hello, Jamie.
What up, though?
Hi, Jamie.
Jamie, what's up, man?
We can't see him though.
No,
What the hell have you done to your mustache, Jamie? You've
Jamie,
ruined it.
What are you doing?
You have ruined it.
Don't let Terry do what she does.
Give
best.
Jamie out.
What? What's up?
No, to say.
What is she doing to it?
Good to see you, Dad. Good to see you.
She's marrying him. What is she doing to it?
What's that?
So she's marrying him. What is she doing to it?
Making me dinner.
I'm not making you dinner tonight. It's late.
Just ignore me. Y'all just ignore me. I'm gonna sit back and just listen. How about that?
I could do it tomorrow, maybe, if you want.
Tomorrow's our night, right?
We chilling.
Yeah, if you want. I have some stuff I could cook.
Are you guys from the same city?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Now.
Can I? And this is like gossip shit at this point. I'm TMZ.
We are now.
All right. Wait. So who went to visit who?
Jamie
Oh,
went.
sorry, babe. Yeah.
Come on now.
Jamie went to the woman.
Yeah. He went to go get his prize. He said, "Hold on now."
Okay, the prize. Okay, I get it. Where were you originally from, Jamie? Just.
Oh, Seattle.
Well, that's not that far away, right?
Seattle.
Originally, but I'm from Idaho now.
Idaho.
He was living in Idaho and he came all the way out to Oregon.
I mean, in his defense, there's not much to do in Idaho at all, right?
No, there's not many girls in Idaho either.
There's not many girls
I
in
was
Idaho.
gonna move her out there, but it makes more sense.
That's ironic. Not many girls in Idaho.
I'm gonna refute that point.
Well,
That there's not that many girls in Idaho. I'm sure there's a million.
No, I mean
at least.
There's not a lot out where I was living.
Are they all liberals or something weird?
No, they're all
they
conservative.
no, I think they got him trafficked.
Everybody's
There was a
conservative in
human
Idaho. I mean,
trafficking ring.
Picking potatoes and making
The
French
drug.
fries.
No, the
Wait a
drug
minute.
dealers were stealing the white women.
All right, I can see.
The
All right,
drug
Jamie took the
dealers were
ultimate.
stealing the white women and
And
taking
Jamie
them
lies.
to like
and
Mexico. You know that, right, you guys?
Lies. He said a
White
Reuben
women
was-
been getting kidnapped
Let's
by like
tell you,
illegals and stuff.
Oh, wait. Latina's talking. Hold on a second.
What do you say, Black Dave?
She was Latin AI at that moment.
I was
for real.
saying, like, I believe that a lot of the white women have been getting like taken advantage of, kidnapped,
White
groomed,
women.
you know, like falling for like these boyfriends that are really illegals. And then because I actually know a white girl from my
Are you
town
a sin?
that
Oh yeah, no,
got
that
picked
happens.
up
No,
by
she's not
an
lying.
illegal, like
She's
by
not
an
lying. That
illegal,
happens.
okay?
Typically,
And he
yeah.
got her pregnant.
Well, what's wrong with the
and
whites?
then
Where
he
they're
was able to get her to go on welfare and get a Section 8, right?
Mhm.
And then he
Latina
was doing
and
drugs,
Cali.
selling drugs
It
on the
happens.
side, you know?
Latina Cali. What the fuck are you talking about?
That happens all the time.
Calls that Latina?
That's so
I know.
ghetto.
I know people.
It
That
happens, dude. It happens.
Wait a minute. Are you guys?
Yep. Okay, but hey,
Where do you
it
guys
happens.
live? This debauchery is going on.
This is Midwest America.
Small town America.
Well, that's not happening.
I live in
Jamie and I, because
Midwest
we're
America,
white and we're American.
The suburbs.
Me? No, I don't live in the suburbs.
No, I just mean it happens everywhere, man.
In the suburbs? I
You
doubt
want to
that.
live in the suburbs?
So many.
Jamie?
What's that?
You want to live in the suburbs?
Yeah,
Okay.
the nicer ones.
Wait, do you live in the suburbs, Jamie?
Temporarily.
Nice. Hell yeah. How'd you make it? How'd you make it big
City
in
proper.
life?
I don't mind.
No, I'm saying, how did you make it big in life? Did you forge something?
No.
What did you do?
I work.
Oh, that's
I'm a
that's the
painter.
biggest problem right there.
I had
Us minorities can't do it. Come on. That's gonna be a problem.
Right? There's a lot of times when you got suburb girls, and this isn't just the white girls. It's predominantly the white girls, but it's not just the white girls. And what they'll do is that they like the lower class shit because the lower class shit is more wild, and women like that sometimes.
True.
And what'll happen is they'll stray off that path of the normal. And of course, the upper class, the middle upper class are wild. I've lived that.
Yeah,
I know
it's
how
like
that shit
Titanic.
is.
You've seen it all, huh?
Yes,
It's
sir. I really, really have.
It's just like
And
this-
no, and they really will. They'll go and they'll get hooked up with these guys, and then they'll get introduced to some drugs, and sometimes they're hard drugs. A lot of times they're medium drugs at first, and they'll like it, and then
I need to know
they'll.
the distinction
Yeah.
between hard and medium drugs.
Okay, y'all want me to give it a tier?
Hell yeah.
About the hardest of the hard, right?
We're going
So
down.
let's put the top up here as fentanyl. We'll just go with fentanyl. Under that,
Why is that the
I would
hardest?
personally, huh?
Why is that the hardest?
Heroin,
It's
crack.
because it's deadly. It's heroin times 5.
Yeah, it'll kill you.
What if
Yeah,
you're
it'll
just
kill
really
you. It'll
used to
kill
heroin?
you. My friend just died. His sister's been in my house all day. My friend, yeah, it'll kill you. Then you
But
got
what if
crack.
what if you're
then
really
you got
used to
meth.
heroin?
Meth is awful. Huh?
Hold on. What if you're really, really used to heroin, and then like you just have one fentanyl, and then it's like one heroin for you?
Well, fentanyl's a prescription. You
No.
can take the jelly off of those the they call them morphine patches.
Baby, hold up.
Yeah, morphine patches. You can tear the jelly off those and smoke them, or put them in your coffee and get high.
Man,
And it's fentanyl. It comes from a pharmacy, man.
All right. So what's the better delivery method? Smoking the meth off the patch or injecting it directly? Mainlining it, as they
Meth,
say.
motherfucker. I mean,
No, I'm asking.
It doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter. I did it.
So,
I did
so
it
if I snort a patch, that's going to be the same thing as me mainlining and directly into my bloodstream.
No, it's just a quicker high. It's not. It's just quicker high.
I thought snorting would be the quickest high.
Because he's fine.
No,
That's why.
no, it's not.
Wait, hey,
I need the best route to get my fentanyl.
What the hell are you
into my
trying to
blood,
do, man?
Hey, hush. Both of you.
What?
The answer is because he's fine as hell.
That has nothing to do with fentanyl. What are you talking about, Terry?
I'm responding to the chat.
Gross.
Yeah, but we're talking about fentanyl.
Or
Come
gay
on,
shit.
get your head in the game. Focus.
I ain't
Okay.
talking about fentanyl.
The chat is talking about fentanyl right now.
No, they're talking about Jamie. I don't know why Tar Baby's beefing with Jamie.
Because
Who?
he does
He's
it.
jealous.
Tar Baby.
He's jealous because
Get
Terry's
your shit
cute.
together, baby. We're talking about fentanyl, for Christ's sake.
Tar Baby, Jamie goaded.
Tar
man.
Baby. We need to get this
Yeah,
fentanyl
that's
directly
gonna happen.
into your
We're not.
bloodstream as
No,
soon as
Terry's
possible.
Terry's not coming to you. She's going to Jamie. Leave it alone. We know Terry's cute. Good for you, Jamie. Leave it alone.
What?
I don't know, man. I'm drunk.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
yeah.
should probably start drinking right now. That would be
He's right.
nice.
He's right.
Let's all start drinking. Shit.
Might as well. Fuck it.
Yeah, I want one of my Soleils. I'm thirsty.
Slaves? She said it. The Jew
I
bag.
do want some slaves, but I need one of
You
my
got
Soleils.
some, don't you?
I do. But I had one earlier. I don't think I should drink another one.
It's flavored water she drinks.
Oh.
She calls them,
Flavored sparkling water.
she calls them slaves. And you got
They're SOLEIL.
Soleil.
with the black person on the
Fillets. Okay. Well, he black.
It's French.
I'm offended for he black right now.
No, I mean this is terrible.
He's
Flavored.
upset, but like you don't know the depths of my
Have I seen the struggle of black folk trivialized?
Yes.
in a drink, no less. Something you consume within 30 seconds.
I'm disappointed in you.
I'm disappointed. Shit.
I'm telling
I'll be honest. I had a beer.
What about fentanyl? You want to hear about fentanyl? I don't know fuck all about fentanyl, man. I sold meth. When I
Hello?
sold drugs, I sold meth.
Hello?
Good Lord.
I sold
Don't
meth
do
and
this.
pills. I don't know fuck all
Hello?
about fentanyl.
All right.
Hello?
Let's not incriminate ourselves, guys.
Hello?
Yes.
I don't care. It was a long time ago.
Hello?
What are they gonna do?
Hello? 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 Hello?
Retroactively.
What's up? What's up?
do
What?
something.
Here's that girl. What do you want?
Yeah, Latina and shut
Hi.
the hell up, Cali.
Terry,
All right,
can
man.
you
You're
please
gonna be
highlight
what you look like.
Matthew's comment? Because I really think that we need to say no to ghetto talk like those chicks that Matthew mentioned.
Ghetto talk. That sounds racist. I don't like the sound of that. Yeah, like when white girls talk like ghetto girls, that is too retarded. They don't even sound black. They sound like Down syndrome. Yeah, that's
No,
just right.
they
I
sound
mean,
like Southerners.
I'm sorry. Matthew is right.
They sound like Southerners.
No. Have you ever heard
Yeah,
of
back. How you like
hold
that?
on, guys. Have you ever heard of Whoa Vicky?
Yes.
I thought she had fucking Down syndrome for real. Like even her fucking face matches Down syndrome.
He found me, guys. I
How he
didn't find
works.
him.
Huh?
He found me.
I'm glad Terry found that goofy, gangly ass looking. Come on, dog. Sorry, baby Yoda.
He's funny though. I'm not going
He's
to lie.
not goofy or gangly. He's a respectable
pretty
looking
gangly.
man. What are you talking about?
I like how gangly he is.
Stop! Don't enforce the chat. don't
I am-
reinforce
I'm slim.
negative
I
stereotypes
won't
of
be
your man
gangly
on the
with
chat. What's wrong
Noah.
with you,
That's like
Terry? He's
I
not
love
gangly at all. He looks like a normal human being.
he is a normal human being.
Right.
It's amazing.
Esau wants a productive conversation. Let's talk about geopolitics.
Yeah.
Geopolitics. Terrible.
What team are you, Israel or Palestine?
I'm the one that's non-mosaic because I follow Christ.
Nice. I'm politically pro-Israel, but I don't have a theological dog in that fight.
I'm with it. Respectable.
I'm anti-Zionist in every.
why is the black one that
Every
always does
fact-
this one?
Always black guy.
It's always the black one that does this.
Yes, sir.
So Terry and Jamie, do you guys, if you guys have any children, do you have a preference if you want a boy or a girl?
Well, I prefer both.
Jamie's making a boy.
Oh, one of each?
On it now.
Twins.
I'm
Nice.
gonna have a boy first.
Yeah. Yes, sir. You know the secret, Jamie. I can tell.
Oh no! Don't.
I do, and I'm not
I don't
telling
think
you,
she
yeah.
can. She's able to. That's not the. Never mind.
So,
Oh,
I am not a Zionist.
They can't do it that way.
Oh my! Look at
Chatard, you're black.
Get your.
Chatard, I thought you were white, man.
Hold on, man. Zoom in on that hairline.
You're blacker than me, Chase. Chase, you blacker than me, bro. I'm like
I've
white,
heard that.
white.
Man, the first
I'm
time
like,
I heard that before. I've been called a white nigga on many occasions,
So,
sir.
I'll say this. I'll say
Yeah,
this. Chat Ty
yeah.
got that good hair right there. I can see it. I can see it in his beard. He got the good hair.
Oh, my brother, I need you to get that shaped up.
Hello,
Someone give me some
Chatard, how
fucking
are you?
hair.
That's how God made him. All right. That's how God made him.
Yeah, God made him that way, but he can find his nearest barbershop and get
He
it.
can refine it a little bit, but why? Come
It's
on.
called a shape up.
Stop. Let
First
him
off-
do what he's got to do.
first
He's serving
off-
the country right now. He's serving the country right now.
Well,
Thank
man,
you
I'm
for
serving me.
Chatard, don't come in here and start problems.
African always got to hate on the black American.
Now relax.
He's putting in work. He's putting in work.
Because me and Greg, we get along.
Yeah.
Fucking black people are goddamn wild, man.
Oh no.
Y'all are wild.
So wait a minute. You guys have tribalism amongst yourselves?
Absolutely.
Who would have thought?
I don't like his kind, if I'm being honest.
Who would have thought? This is preposterous,
Yeah.
guys.
Talking all fancy to Miss Terry here.
Yeah, no, Chase is blacker than me. I'm like Hake, man. I'm a straight up. I just look black on the outside. I'm really like Hake.
White on the inside, baby. Come on, let's do this right
Yeah.
now. We're doing
Yeah,
it.
me and Mr. Mad are just alike.
Come on, we're the same one.
die
Matter of
hard
fact,
Hake fans.
I thought me and Nada was out the same for JJ's. I don't know. I think it's me and the homeboy right there. I ain't even gonna say
He,
the real
Mr.
shit.
Mad, and Gregatron. We all like we
I think
die hard
we
Hake
cut
fans.
from the same fabric, as they say.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I can barely hear anything now.
Well, we were speaking in Ibanic.
Mr. Mad,
I think that's
Mr.
what
Mad,
happened.
is that
Yes.
You don't get it,
are-
Seesaw.
is that true, Mr. Mad? That
What
you're
did you
a
say to me?
diehard Hake fan?
I love Hake.
Chatard said you're a diehard Hake.
Yeah, I love
fan.
Hake to the end. Matter of fact, Hake was before anybody else for me.
Hake was me too.
I mean, even though he
This is the
wouldn't
Hake
like,
Report
even though he
fan
wouldn't
group.
like mention your super chats, your donations.
Ah, that's water under the bridge, man. I don't care about shit like that.
No,
You
Mr.
know how
Mad
many
bought
people?
the
You know how many
platoon.
people I gave money to and never even fucking. I mean, I guess you're not supposed to give and expect,
Right.
but like sometimes a little bit of gratitude. That's all. But I get salty about things like that. Yeah, I'm still a human, man. I give money and I'm like, hey, like you could have at least acknowledged and they gave you a little bit of change when you was asking for it, that type of thing. So I get upset about things like that. I'm not perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, that's no big deal, man.
Kanye West.
That's no big deal.
Hey, Kanye West said he was doing.
Fuck him, dude. Fuck him.
with his
Fuck
rap.
Kanye West, man.
But hold
Kanye
on.
West-
Can I interject here because I think that's all cap.
You're trying to bring something up.
Hold on, I think that's all cap. I'm gonna say that's crazy work. 100.
It's all cap.
100. For real, on God and them, that's crazy work. He's full of shit. I don't think he actually did any of that. I mean,
You
I don't
don't
know
think
him.
he did that? Why the fuck would you say that if you didn't do that?
I think the same reason he said that he's like a Nazi and he loves Hitler. You know, what
Yeah,
I mean?
he's a Hebrew Israelite, man. Hebrew
Right,
Israelites
all of
love.
that. It's to say, you know, honestly, like that's a strategic thing. Like if I was,
I never liked that dude.
I don't like him either. But guess what? If I want to say things about the F words that I don't want to, you know, like be accountable for, I'm going to say that I am also an F word, so that I can say these things.
Oh, that makes sense.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like if I say that I'm a Jew,
Matt, you wouldn't say
and then I go, hey,
F-word.
I love Hitler. And when they criticize me, they're like, you're being anti-S word. And I'm going to be like, no, but I'm a J myself. How can I say all these disparaging things against my own people if I'm one of them?
Because Hebrew Israelites is nothing.
I know, but you're missing the whole
Jews
point. The
know
whole
it.
point is he's trying to say the things that he wants to say without getting
Well,
criticized.
that's why he can say it. He's black.
Well, he's going to pretend. He's going to pretend that he's one of those things. So he's going to pretend that he did whatever he did with his cousin or whatever, and he's going to be like, "No, I can't possibly."
I don't care.
Negative things
I don't
about
care at this point in time.
Community.
It doesn't matter if he was pretending, brother. He actually did. If he put that out there like that.
No, I understand. But he put a lot of things out there like that.
His music is faggy.
Yeah, no,
it's not even good rap. I like rap, and that shit is not even. It's synthesizer.
Come on, dog. You're preaching to the choir now. At this point,
he has raps. You're
preaching to the choir now. I even used to rap my damn self, but I'm not gonna. Let's not talk about that anymore ever again. That was pretty F-wordy of me to do that. By the way,
what
guys.
if I drop a fat beat? Could you?
No. Those days are over with. I'm a man of the Lord now.
Fat beat.
Oh.
You can't be Orthodox and Jewish and a rapper, guys.
Why not?
Yeah, you can.
I know Christian rappers.
It's like being an Orthodox stripper. You just can't do it.
Works-based?
It's just impossible.
I don't believe that.
By definition, it's impossible.
Okay.
Right?
Yo, why is Yoda always bashing Jamie? Hold on. We gotta address this.
That's what I was trying.
We gotta address why is Yoda always bashing Jamie?
They beefing.
Terry, don't face palm now. You brought this on yourself.
What? I don't think Yoda's bashing Jamie enough. How about that? Can we do this? Jamie, give us. I mean,
this is his initiative.
We gotta address this. No, we gotta address this.
Yoda, give us your best.
He's jumping.
Yoda need to come on. No,
jumping.
We need to bully Yoda into coming on the stream right now. You can't talk crap about Jamie.
Yoda's a state of mind.
Jamie is Terry's hubby. Okay,
Yoda's
you gotta
an
respect
entity.
the man of the house.
Yoda's an entity.
He's an entity. He's a spirit.
I don't think.
He's a 14-year-old Korean girl, probably, for all we know.
He doesn't
But imagine getting owned by a 14-year-old Korean girl. Come on, Jamie, you got to step up now.
Should have been
Oh, wait,
If
I
that's the
can't
case.
see
You got to snap back.
Let's see.
You should have been hopped on
Wait,
this.
Josh, don't simp for a man. JLP would call you baby. Now, so let's see. What did he say?
What did he say? What happened?
I make funny facial expressions. It was supposed to be sarcastic.
He said
I
you're
was,
simple.
I was acting surprised at what he was saying. He doesn't understand.
You can't make harsh criticisms like from a chat. That's against man law. You got if you can come on the screen and say it to his face, you can say anything to me to my face. Okay, you can't hide behind the keyboard on the chat
if I do something
and talk crap. So what?
No, I'm saying me personally, I at least show up talking shit. You know.
Yeah, I would take more offense if I.
I mean, granted, I'm
under. We don't even know if he's a woman.
We don't even know. It could be a Fed. It could be a complete Fed. It could be an African.
He could be an 11-year-old girl from South Korea.
Why do you say African like that?
Why do you keep saying South Korea?
What the hell's wrong with you, Josh?
11-year-old girls from South Korea.
Could be French.
Guys.
Could be a little Jewish girl from
Claude Balls. Please don't say it's Claude Balls because that's the motherfucker that that's my motherfucker right there. I fuck with that guy. Pause. Or am I?
Hate with disavow your language, bro. Kids, cover your ears.
Oh yeah, he black.
Kids, cover your ears.
He black. Get them earmuffs on, baby.
Oh my word!
What? What happened?
What happened?
Coffee colored sea sucker. Wow.
What?
Wow. That's quite the
Shut up,
turn.
you coffee colored sea sucker. That's so funny.
He broke James.
That is hilarious.
What a little shyster.
What a shyster.
And he's laughing.
All right.
Smoking coke.
He's funny.
You love-
Chase, you look kind of like Paul Wall, man. Are you related to
Yeah,
Paul
look
Wall?
up Paul Wall,
Age would
Texas
try-
rapper from Houston. I've been told by a lot
Wait,
of black
who?
women I look like him. Yeah, black women like me. Yes, they really do. I don't want to tell you.
Black women like you?
What do you
like
think it is
Yeah, they
about
do.
you that appeals to the black woman, Chase?
I don't know. I like white women. I like white women too. They seem to like me, and I'm not gonna just turn them down. Fuck that.
Bro, I was gonna say you're not Lou Williams.
Huh?
You
I
know
said
what?
you're not
I'm
Lou
gonna call
Williams.
him Travis Kelce from now on.
Did I just get kicked off or
Who
something?
the fuck is that?
That's Taylor Swift's contracted boyfriend.
No, that's
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he likes black girls too.
not anymore. He's with
Man,
he's
a
with
lot of white boys like black
They're
girls. They
not
just
really
don't admit
together
it.
though. It's just a showmance.
Showmans? Is that
Yeah,
what
they're
you said?
showmancing.
Any white guy who gets with a black girl, he gonna end up like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
I
It can
know.
only go that way. It can't go. It
Dude, I've
can't go
had a
any other
white
way.
girl.
Harry.
I've had a white girl tell me that white guys that get with black girls have mommy issues.
That's probably
Yeah,
true.
that is true.
It might be. It might be. You got a point.
Everybody got mommy issues, man.
I've
Yeah,
never,
that's true.
What if you don't have a mom?
Hey, look what I found.
Like, I didn't have a mom.
Y'all want to hear a message from someone? Y'all want to hear a message from a white girl that cussed me out?
Nah, I'm good.
Terry,
Okay.
share my
Yeah.
screen.
She's good looking, and I mean, she's
Yeah,
good
you're-
looking girl. What?
Wait, what?
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Oh,
I'll show
yeah.
you pics of this chick. I don't care. She doesn't care.
What are you talking
That's not the one though. My shirt
I
says
know.
He said he wants to.
Someone made that on Etsy.
She's a Featherwood.
What is
that? She's
Where
white
you
exclusive.
getting all these terms from?
Nope, haven't.
Guys, what the
Yay.
hell are you talking about, first of all?
English.
Pure.
How did this
He's a pure blood.
Featherwood? I've never heard that word in my
starting, Chase?
What? Featherwood? Featherwoods are just white girls that go to prison, and it's like the male version. So if you're a white boy and you go to prison,
Why are you so into this prison?
you can go and get into the woods, and it doesn't take much. You just want to be a solo wood. You just get in the square and you box for 45 seconds, and they watch it. You can do that, and then you can earn bolts. And then what happens is, it's not just, you can earn a lot of things. And then what happens is you're just kind of there. If you want to get into what they call a family, that's usually Aryan Circle. Aryan Circle is free world. They have a different rank structure. Aryan Brotherhood and Aryan Brotherhood of Texas, that's a prison thing. ABT is what I got down with a long time ago, and I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing. They don't really follow you and make you do anything. They don't give a shit what you do. They'll help you. They'll stay in contact with you. They're not very loyal. If you get up in different, like if it becomes federal, it's different. Then it's the Peckerwood Mafia. That's a whole different level. It's almost like we all kind of know each other. As soon as you see any of the tats and you tell them, "What's up? I was put down." You don't even have to do any of that shit. To be
What are the
honest with you,
tats
unless you're
that
going to.
Speaking of,
You're trying to stay within that. If you want to get away, it's real easy. It's not. I mean, shit, dude. I've met Crips and Bloods. I know Crips and Bloods that have. I'm 5 deuce. And then they just leave. They don't really do that shit. I don't know about that Hollywood stuff. Blood in, blood out. I think that's more of a Cali thing. But yeah, man, you can do that. Matter of fact, last time I was in prison when I was in Beto, and my cellie, which is the who's in the cell with you, was telling me about, and he was going on about some kind of satanic Bible. He was snorting dope, snorting meth in the cell, and he was going on about some shit. And I said, there was some guard in there from Nigeria, skinny black girl, skinny black Nigerian guard, and she was cute. And I told him, and he said, well, let me tell you what my sergeant told me. He said, you can fuck black women, you can't make kids with them. And I just laughed. I said, yeah, I understand. And sergeants aren't really common in the Aryan Brotherhood of Texas or the Aryan Brotherhood. Their sergeants are just kind of appointed by the lieutenants. Your lieutenants are going to run that wing and typically that entire unit. Then you've got generals. I think there's like generals. I don't remember. I don't really give a fuck, man.
So what is this? All Aryan Brotherhood stuff?
Yeah, it's bullshit. It's nothing. It's bullshit. It's nothing. I don't care about it. Featherwoods are white girls that it's the white girl version of the Woods.
Okay, then.
You just they're Featherwoods, and when they get out, they stay within the circle. They stay within the AB and the ABT and the Aryan circle. This girl was one of them, and I've known her for years. And me and her have chemistry, but she does a lot of meth, and I can't do meth like that. She stopped. She doesn't do as much as she used to. And she does look good. I'll show you some fucking pictures if you want.
Let's see some pictures of
She
her.
does look good. I always tell her she's built like a Roman statue. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Yeah. Sorry, Terry. Yeah.
There. What the fuck?
Trash. I know. Trash. I got it.
Crazy, Chase. What are you doing with your life?
Am I
I don't
muted?
know.
How do you know about all this stuff?
Guys, am I muted?
No, you're not
Gary?
muted.
Oh,
You're not muted. We're just. What are you saying, Mr. Matt?
no, I just didn't see the little circle above my tits when I talk.
Mine doesn't go sometimes.
Yeah, I agree with Zealots then, Chase. He said it starts with the Gospel of John.
Amen.
That's the
What
real
was the
brotherhood.
original topic today, Terry?
Yeah, I think it was something about Pecker Woods, whatever that
We're
means.
talking about purity culture.
Yeah, so I'll fill him in. So, Josh, there was this one woman who decided to forego listening to all her father's advice. She marries a beta male.
Damn.
Divorces said beta male, and then discovers that she's a lesbian and blames her Christian upbringing for her becoming a lesbian.
Well, man, if you fucking black boys, if you black boys would keep your goddamn women in check, then shit, we don't have this problem.
Wait a minute.
What's this got to do with anything?
Hold on.
What,
you
Did you say it was a black woman?
What is the?
But
What does
Chase,
that have to
are you
do with
saying that you're
anything, man?
actively
You said it was a black woman, didn't you?
No,
Chase,
no,
Chase,
I'm
you're-
talking about the
okay,
woman in the video.
Chase, are you saying that you're
Oh,
actively after the black women that went against their father?
I don't know.
I think that's exactly what you're saying.
But anyway, Josh, that's what it was.
Chase is after black women that were actively against their father. What the fuck?
Do they even have fathers?
Stop. Now that's racist. Please.
He's laughing.
Look, all my teeth. See, calling me a meth head, saying I'm toothless. Fuck y'all.
No, ain't nobody here said that
until you
This
mentioned
is not Hake's channel.
That was the last thing I thought about.
This is not Hake's channel.
I thought you were a fentanyl abuser until you mentioned meth.
I'm sensitive. I don't know.
All right, you'll grow out.
Well, your
of it.
teeth are obviously
I don't know.
sensitive.
Yeah. So anyway,
And
Josh,
I don't know. By the way, Keisha left. I don't know where the fuck she went.
Who was Keisha?
Keisha took off, and she said she was going to come back. I think that white girl that dropped her off and I think she left with her.
Well,
I don't know. I told you I wasn't going to bang Keisha. Told you. I know she wants me to, but I don't know if I want to.
Wait, who the fuck is Keisha? Are you talking about the puppet, the little puppet from J-Mo D Productions?
What are you referencing?
J-Mo D Productions, the little puppet, Keisha.
Me?
Nah.
Chase
So-
has a female acquaintance named Keisha. Who's
Look it up. Look, all right. Look it up, Terry. Since you
Black girl that was here earlier named Keisha. She was washing dishes and cleaning, and then.
All right, but
Yeah.
Terry, you got
She
the
took-
power.
she-
Look up
yeah.
Keisha, Keisha, and then J-Mo D, J-E-Y.
Joining.
Just look it up real quick.
No, we got C-Cell. C-Cell's back.
Oh no.
Oh, C-Cell. Yeah, she's probably gone. She bounced. She said, "Fuck this shit."
She showed up because of you.
What criticism?
Thanks a lot, Chase.
For C-Cell?
It's actually not a criticism. I just wanted to say really quick. The Bible tells us when we convert, we all have a past. And the Bible says.
Turn your mic on, C-Cell.
Can you
No,
hear me?
go ahead. Keep going. Keep talking.
The apostle said, leaving
I don't want to
the
hear Bible
past.
talk from a female.
The Bible says, all that is lovely, all that is
just from any female.
think about all that is pure, on these things ponder. So, like you thinking about mess and crack and horse and all of these things, this doesn't.
Pinche. Okay, okay, señorita. Okay, chill.
Are y'all in the same part of
Crack
Texas?
and porn? Who said anything
Are y'all
about
in the
crack
same
and
state?
porn?
What I'm trying to
right,
say is, what I'm trying to say is, we could have there. It could be an amazing panel right now with an amazing conversation, but y'all are talking about crack and retarded stuff that the world talks about. So it's wild. Like if you're,
Cecil, why don't you lead the
if
panel then?
you're,
How about
There
that?
you go,
if
Cecil.
you're,
Take the lead.
Why don't
Take the
Cecil, why
lead,
don't you
lady.
take the
Come
lead?
on,
Huh?
come on,
Go to
chica,
church,
bonita,
okay?
bonita, chica. Come on,
Say,
take
say
the
what
lead.
you need to
Go to
say.
church.
Come on, take the
Teach us
lead.
all. Your wisdom.
if you're Christians, act like it and speak like it. That's all I'm saying.
Chase, are you Christian?
And don't
Sorry,
roll your
Seesaw. We
eyes,
love you.
Chase. Don't roll your
We love
eyes
you,
like I'm
Seesaw.
saying.
Chase, are you Christian?
She's our mama all day.
Yes, I'm Christian.
You know, you guys didn't have Christian fathers, and it shows.
Who is you guys?
Yeah, he black is perfectly fine.
Yeah, she's talking
Um,
black.
And I did have a dad.
Seesaw, are you pro-Israel or pro-Hamas?
I'm all. Yeah, I'm pro Hamas, dude.
Damn, she even laughed like she was black though.
Kool-Aid.
I'm pro Israel. I bless the people of the Lord, even if they're not accepting Christ right now, or a lot of them aren't.
Now.
I pray for them because that's where Jesus
Yeah,
came from.
Yeah, Israel's our brothers. You gotta visit Israel, yo. Jamie and Terry, y'all
Yes,
gotta go visit Israel for your honeymoon. That's where y'all should go.
Hey, you know
that'd
what?
be
Real
so cool.
talk, because guess what? Guess what? I just saw a video that if you bring like
Wait,
hold on,
wait,
hold on. Hey,
Mr.
relax,
Matt,
relax.
what
Calm down, calm down.
Terry,
Calm
what
down,
are you
calm
saying?
down.
Wait,
If
no, you time out. No, you time out.
I
You've been
said hold
talking
on.
non-stop.
I said hold on.
No, don't give up, Mr.
Chill
Man. Don't let
out,
her
chill
talk
out.
over you,
Hey,
Oh
Mr.
hey,
Man.
hey,
my
Keep
hey,
talking.
hey,
God.
hey, hey, hey.
Keep talking,
Chill out,
Mr.
chill out.
Man.
If you go
Terry's
to
a
Israel right
hoe.
now, hold on.
She
Well,
can't get
hey,
away
hey,
with
hey, hey.
ethnos.
T-Sal, shut the hell up, please.
No.
If you go to fucking Israel right
Cecil, shut
now
up.
and you have this motherfucking candle in your hand, when you do it on the weekend of Easter, the candle lights on fire by itself, and the fire can't burn you at all. This is a known fact. This is a little known fact. Matter of fact.
Okay, thanks. Thanks. What were you gonna say, Terry?
I said I don't want to go to Israel for my honeymoon.
Oh,
Yeah, excellent choice.
She
Where
doesn't
do
want
you
to
guys
go
want to
back home.
go?
She doesn't want to go back
Do it
home. That's the
anyway.
problem.
It's not my
Do it
home.
for Jamie.
That's your home, Terry. You fucking Jew bag.
What about?
Oh,
Sorry.
hey.
I came on too strong a little bit.
We'll probably go to like
You're half Jew, half Christian now.
maybe we'll go to Las Vegas
Now that
or
you're with Jamie.
Oh, that's cool.
maybe Hawaii.
Half Jew, half Christian now. Terry.
Jamie
Yeah, I
really
know.
wants
I'm just joking.
Hawaii.
I want to go to Hawaii.
I mean, it
No,
sounds
do
fun.
it,
If we do this, I'd be down.
You know what I heard about Hawaii? I had a Marine friend that lived in Hawaii, and he said that it's nice to visit, but it sucks to actually live there.
Yeah, that's what Nada
Yeah,
said.
dude. A fucking
Yeah.
cheeseburger would cost like $20 right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to live there.
They
Shut
have no
up, Tulsi
connection to the
Gabbard.
mainland.
Yeah, Tulsi Gabbard.
We got to get Terry going swimming so I can take her, snorkeling.
I'm not
Yeah.
Australia.
Yes,
Go
you
for
are.
it, man.
You
Go
are
for it.
snorkeling with Jamie.
I ain't going in that water. No.
You are snorkeling with
Put
Jamie.
those flippers on
You
you.
are.
Christ.
I'm throwing her in. She knows it.
As you think it is,
That
like,
sounds terrible.
like
I'll scream.
marine life is way more like it's way more kind and
Muy more kind.
it's way more kind and accepting of humans than you would think. Like
Human.
an eel is not going to come up and bite you. A shark isn't just going to run up on you and rip your leg off.
I'm not afraid of that. I just
Where do you
don't like
live where you think that a shark is going to run up on you and bite you?
Well, they do it here.
Terry doesn't know the beautiful waters of Hawaii. She's just used to like
I got you.
Portland and Seattle, like dark, murky waters with,
With all the little jellyfish in it.
jellyfish and like seaweed In like in Hawaii, it's like blue, crystal clear, pretty fish that are all tropical and sea turtles. And
Jamie, are you from Hawaii?
no, I've just been there.
Yoda, okay. What do you want me
Jamie
to say?
knows.
He wants you to go to Hawaii, man.
No,
Relax.
let's find into Yoda.
Oh.
If Yoda keeps disrespecting Jim, you're gonna have to ban him for life, Terry. That's
Don't do that.
just
Poor
man law.
Yoda. Poor innocent Yoda. Come on, guys.
I'm just saying, Yoda has to come up on panel.
Poor innocent Yoda.
Come
guys.
up on panel, bro.
Show your face, man.
Let's pressure him right now. Let's cyberbully Yoda right now into coming on the panel. Let's all
guys.
band together and cyberbully this man right now.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Yoda,
like
if
this.
you don't come on this panel right now, Yoda, you a bitch for life, Yoda. If you don't come on this panel right now.
I don't believe that.
No.
I don't
Yoda
believe that.
cannot
He's a
be
bitch.
bullied.
Right now, Yoda. There's nowhere to run, Yoda, okay? There's nowhere to hide anymore. You can't keep throwing out insults at Jamie, mad disrespect, and just letting it fly.
Motherfucker.
I think he's been here before all of us, to be honest.
No, but Terry definitely goes.
Man law 101.
That's something, Jamie, you want to do. It's an amazing experience.
What is stuck in Terry's hair? Is that a trap?
What's an amazing experience?
Snorkeling.
Terry's trying to ignore this, man. Leave her alone.
Well, I want to take her to Vegas.
This is her stream anyway. Leave her alone. She's
guys
trying to
seen that?
ignore this.
Jamie's stream.
Have you
This
seen
is
that
Jamie's
giant
stream.
sphere?
Yeah, I don't think Jamie gives a shit, but
Jamie,
yes,
what?
we know,
Have we
Terry.
seen
You're
what?
cute and pretty. We know.
Yeah, you put your hair in it.
I know, isn't she pretty?
You could get one for your hair, Mr. Mad. And then we could be
Don't bring me into your fucking problems right now, please.
We could be twins.
We're not gonna be twins. I've got normal hair.
Oh my!
Who's got the best hair, Jamie, Mr. Matt, or Terry? Who got the best hair?
Terry.
Who got the longest hair? Whose hair is longest?
I got the longest hair.
Probably
Mr.
me,
Mad.
to be honest.
Yeah, my shit's all the way down to my shits.
Yikes!
Oh yeah,
I know.
got the Mel Gibson.
Wait, have you guys
Got the Mel Gibson.
seen that sphere they built in Las Vegas a few years ago?
Yeah, the eyeball thing.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I think so.
Inside, it's all like a IMAX too on the ceiling.
Nice.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
But on the, it's crazy, man. That thing's cool. I wanna
You've
go
been there?
I want to.
Oh. Well, how do you know what's inside?
Well, you can watch videos on YouTube of it.
Yeah, but the videos aren't gonna tell you.
Dude, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Check it out.
All right. Well,
I've never been to Vegas.
I've
You
been
don't want to go there. Sin City. That's Satan's city.
Yeah,
That's
my
Satan's
husband.
town.
Yeah, that's what my husband said. He said that he wouldn't take it.
damn.
It's
Yeah, it's
not
filthy.
Shots fired.
They have lots of amazing places to eat, and like you don't have to get into the debauchery at all. You can, like, when I was there, I didn't get into any mess. Like, I just went there to do what I went to do. They have like all kinds of shows and like things to see. It's
I wouldn't even say the shows. Last time I was there,
you can have a wholesome experience, is what I'm saying.
I'm trying to make a wholesome point.
During the day, Terry?
No, I mean, I went out at
You
night.
go to Trump Tower.
Hold on.
Trump Tower is the only holy place in Vegas. Trump Tower.
Can I make a couple of what the hell were we just talking about?
You said you got
Yeah, go ahead, man.
wholesome. That's the word I was trying to look for. Wholesome.
Yeah.
So I walked from the what the hell is that? The Luxor. Yeah, it's like a pyramid, right? I walked all the way there on the strip without paying any taxis or whatever to the fucking to the stratosphere. I went up the entire Trump Tower.
Are
all
you
the way
high,
to the.
Nana?
What's that?
I'm asking Nana if she's high.
What's
My
that?
hair is
What?
thinning.
Smoking fry? What?
Nah, man, stay on topic. Stay on topic.
Dude, I'm just butting in. I'm butting in for the sake of butting in. I'll shut up.
I went from the Luxor to the damn stratosphere. I got all the way up to the Trump Tower, right? It had to have been 14 miles, I think, that I walked that day. What is all these cat noises, please?
That was the Seasouth kids.
No, let Seasouth's kids play. I like the sound of Seasouth's kids. Let them play. Go ahead.
I thought it was cats dying.
I thought he was cats dying.
Hey, how's your cat doing, Mr. Matt?
I don't have a cat.
Yeah, you do. You were talking about him.
I think that
Oh
deserves
yeah, I
a
feed a
block.
stray
man.
that happens to come by my house every once in a while
I think
because
you
I
should
feel
block
bad
that
for
little
this creature.
Yeah, it's your cat. Your pet cat that you love.
No, I don't have a cat. The second
you
I
got a
open the
cat.
door, this thing bolts down the street, so it's not my
You got
cat.
a cat.
He has a cat?
Yeah,
No,
He's
I don't have a
definitely
fucking cat.
He's a
not
cat.
Colombian now.
Was that?
He's a cat dad.
I'm not a cat dad. Nowhere
You're
near
a
it.
cat
Cat
dad.
daddy.
Nope. I
Cat
don't even like
daddy.
cats. Matter of fact, I yell at this motherfucker through my Ring doorbell every time I see it.
Like, hey, yeah, come here. I missed you. Let me give you some food.
That's not what I say.
Well,
I
and
say the
we're
complete opposite of that. I say, hey, get the fuck off my property and you're not getting any more food. That's what I say.
Terry,
That's why it
is
shows up
there
every.
is there a zoo? Is there a zoo in Las Vegas?
A Jew?
A zoo.
Are you really asking Terry about Jews
I don't
right now?
know.
That's racist.
I don't know if there is.
Because that would be cool. Like that would be a great family, thing to do.
Oh, all right.
Y'all are
Hold
making
on.
plans
So you
way too
interrupted
quick.
me, fucking Seasal looking ass.
Face ass.
I went on a
Head
fucking
ass.
helicopter ride into the Grand Canyon. Now, if that's not fucking family shit, nigga, like I don't know what to tell you.
That is nice.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
And
nice.
it wasn't
That's
that
cool.
much money, to be honest. Like between two people, it was like $600.
not bad.
But I imagine if you pay more for the entire helicopter, 4 or 5 people or whatever.
Helicopter.
Yeah, it's a helicopter into the fucking Grand Canyon.
Oh no, that's not gonna happen.
Why not?
I'm a mother. That's why.
That would be the most awesome gift you can give to your fucking kids. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that would be
I'm a-
beautiful.
that can go wrong.
I'm a mother. I can't die. My children depend on me.
No. You're going with your fucking children. What are you talking about?
They're all
Put
going
my
with you.
children in a helicopter? Are you insane?
Have you been on an airplane?
Yes, I have.
Okay, it was the same shit, isn't it?
It's literally not though.
How is it literally
It's
not?
not the same. It's more dangerous.
How? Explain that. Explain how a
It's higher
helicopter
risk
is more
of
dangerous
crash.
than an airplane.
Higher risk of crash.
Chase
What?
looks like he's
What?
in so much pain right now.
Don't
Is it Mr. Matt Chase? Is it Mr. Matt's voice that's drilling into your head?
Slightly, maybe.
What? What
You had
about
a
my
good call
voice?
on Jesse's show today,
Fellas?
man. That was a good call on Jesse's show, Chase. Call again, man.
I'll call. I'll keep calling.
You called Jesse
Keep calling, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a great. He called Hake today too. That was a great call on Hake.
Oh,
Hake went for 3 hours
nice.
today.
I'll go back and try to find Chase's call.
That's in there. It says Chase. It says Chase on the thing. If you look
Yeah, you got
Billy Daddy,
timestamps.
pull it up.
What did you
Yeah.
talk about out of curiosity?
You
My
gotta go
friends,
listen.
Huh?
my bad friends.
Bad friends.
That I need to get away.
You didn't tell your whole story, on the internet, did you?
Can't nobody care.
Based
I
on
mean,
what
if I
you
did,
think- yeah, based on
No, I'm
what
just
you think
asking if you did or not. I don't care if you did or not.
no, I didn't. I
Okay.
didn't. I just told the story that I was concerned about. I called Jesse because I wanted some advice.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what Jesse had to say about it.
You were straightforward what you do.
Did you get your answer?
Chase,
Pretty much.
what advice?
Nice.
It's
What
pretty
about
much
Hank?
the
Did
same.
you get
Pretty
your-
much the same thing my grandpa told me. My grandpa got on my ass pretty bad, actually. And
What
I
about
don't
what
fuck
about
with my
with Hake?
grandpa.
Did you get your
man.
answer from Hake?
No, I mean no. Hake's just
Chase.
Hake's still hating on me a little bit, but I think he was cool to talk to today.
So you can see that
No, he's
Jesse
not
is
hating
the
on you, man.
alpha dog.
He's just
and then
not hating
Hake is
on you,
like-
bro. When you need
It was good,
grandpa
man.
wisdom, you call Jesse. When you need grandpa wisdom, you call Jesse.
Well,
When
that's
it's some
why
advice, you
I
call
coined the term. That's why I coined the term Uncle Jesse last year.
Yeah.
Because he's like that. He's got.
I sincerely
Put the
doubt
race
that you
aside,
coined
and the
the
whole
term
wisdom
Uncle
is
Jesse.
like an uncle. Yeah.
Hold on.
Let him
Chase.
have it.
So what did he tell you, Chase? What was the
Pretty much
wisdom
what I thought
gave
he
you
was
today?
going.
Go listen to it. You got to go listen to it, Seesaw.
Yeah, go listen to it. It was the one. It was the newest live stream today.
Nah. Let's reenact this, please, because I don't got time to sit through 4 hours of fucking Jesse Lee Peterson tonight.
You don't have to sit through 4 hours. Go through the thing. Go through the.
Nah, I don't want to do all of that. When I got you here, I'm asking you a question. I want to hear it.
Oh, that's right.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
He does want to talk about it.
Because you'll hear it differently. If you listen to it for yourself, you'll hear it differently than if somebody tells you about it. It's a whole different. It's a whole different type of thing.
Okay, so I'm affiliated with the Aryan Brotherhood of Texas, right?
What the heck?
Right.
All of my friends, almost all of my friends, if not most of them, are like this. A lot of them are Aryan Circle or Aryan Brotherhood of Texas.
You told this
UAB,
to Jesse
which is Universal
today?
Aryan Brotherhood.
You said this to Jesse today?
No, I didn't put it out there like that. I just said that's kind. Yeah. So, and my brother-in-law, the guy who's married to my sister, is Aryan Circle because of his cousin. Aryan Circle is a free world gang. You can get into the Aryan Circle in the world. Aryan Brotherhood and Aryan Brotherhood of Texas, you have to go to prison. The difference is that Aryan Circle is much more structured. Aryan Brotherhood, AB, ABT, it just straight Peckerwoods are not as structured. So you can pretty much do what you want as long as you're not involved with rank.
You're really into all of this, though? Like, this is
Yes, dude. All my friends are. Yeah.
So because
it's
your
just a
friends are
thing.
into this,
I don't
you're
look. My
into
teeth are good. I don't do a bunch of meth. I don't do all that. I
I'm
don't
not
do
saying you're
that.
doing meth. I'm just.
I don't hate black people. We don't burn
No,
crosses.
you don't have to. You don't have to. But this is like, all right. My equivalent would be like if I heard that like my little cousin joined the fucking Satan Disciples here in Chicago because you know we're on 63rd Street and you got to be about your block. Like this is what I'm hearing right now. So when I hear this, I just it sounds really foolish to me that you would even be like.
Do you want me to answer your question or not, man? You
Yeah,
gonna call me
answer
names?
the
You gonna
question,
answer my?
Yeah, go ahead. Answer the question.
And that's what I pretty much brought up. I said, look, everyone I'm around, including my older sister, the one who's supplying the work at this point, my friends that have everyone, the girls that I've been hooking up with, except for the black girl Keisha, and she just made her an honorary white tonight. So
hold on, you don't think she's an op? Number one.
What?
You don't think she's an op? Here in Chicago, we got things known as ops.
I'm from Texas, bro. We don't play like you Northerners. Y'all are pussies.
Oh.
Hold on now.
Okay. Yeah, I bet everybody in Chicago must be some type of pussy. That the Aryan Brotherhood holds such a stronghold over here.
It's a prison gang, brother. It's nothing. Y'all
have
y'all have
Illinois.
Okay. All right, man. I was just joking. You're not a pussy. I'm just joking. Calm down.
Yeah, he's
calm down.
No, I'm a pussy. You can call me a pussy all you want. I don't give a shit.
Hey.
I don't care
the
about
South
that.
will rise again.
Hey, what's up?
And take
I
you
got this
down.
going on. If you can just hush for a minute. Just hush for a minute. Thank you.
What is that? What?
No
You on the
one.
phone, Chad?
Just hush. Shut up. So, do
talking
you
to
want me
me?
to answer your question or not?
Yeah, go ahead and answer the question.
Yeah. What was the question?
That's cool. Why?
Bro, he's on the phone, bro. Chase is on the phone right now.
He talking to Keisha.
He must be calling.
Talking to
Connect.
Chase.
That was okay.
He's calling
No,
Connect.
that's no.
The plug is on the line, bro.
Was that a handheld device that you slammed?
If you're not
I
in
will say
prison,
one
you
thing,
shouldn't be
Terry.
associating
All
with
right.
prison folks if you want your life to,
So what I was telling Jesse, I was saying, hey, look, it's a thing where I don't need to be around these people. But here's the thing, man, you got to understand. And like the roofing business and the construction business, what you people don't understand is that
Who's
you've
we
got
people?
folks that
non-roofing people.
Bro, shut the fuck up. Listen to
Well,
me.
I need to know who you people are.
Yoda's got a troll, guys. Look at this.
No, but who is you people that we don't need to know about this? I'd like to know. What if I'm part of those you people?
It's okay, Yoda.
That would be weird to cross streams with us people. Damn, dude, is that a Newport 100?
Oh my
Good God, bro. Where'd you get that one from?
Jamie.
That's straight out of jail.
Newport. Got them pokes on you.
I mean, prison. Sorry, prison. Put respect on his name, guys. He went to prison. Not jail. He's been to prison, guys.
Shut the fuck up, man. Listen, do you want your question answered or
Yeah,
not?
I want my question answered. Thank you.
Okay, so I asked Jesse for some advice, and
Lady
he
Boba.
told me pretty much what I thought what I was going to get, which is get away from your mom, your sister, and all this. But it's not possible because
Why not?
I mean, just working for my sister alone is a parole violation
Why
because
would you
she's a
work for
felon.
your, that is a parole violation. Why would you work for your sister?
Bro, shut! Oh my god, man, I'm gonna slap this motherfucker. What is wrong with him, Terry?
Come on, come and slap me. Tough guy.
Slap him.
Internet tough guy. Come on. Come and get me.
Come on, man.
Come and get me, internet
I have
tough
no
guy.
idea why I do
With your
this.
Newport 1000 looking ass.
What are you doing?
It's fun as shit, man. They start going like this, you're like,
I know. Come and see me about something.
Y'all were getting along so
you
well.
asked me a question, I answered it. You're
Answer
good.
the fucking
Move on,
question.
move on,
Stop
move
getting
on.
so offended
I don't
about
care.
it.
Yeah, let's
Move
move
on.
on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Next
No,
topic.
exactly. I'm not.
Let Jamie bring up a topic. What you want to talk about, Jamie?
Man.
There you go.
What's going on in your mind, Jamie?
Actually,
Tar Baby thinks it's me trolling him, but it's not me. It's funny.
I wanted to ask Jamie something. So Jamie, you've gone through a whole bunch of like huge life changes. Like you moved where you were living and work and stuff, and you got engaged all in the span of like a few months.
A lot of times it's just
That's crazy. How have you been, doing with all of that?
Good.
Like a smaller channel.
It's
I'll
going
show
really
you
well.
Jesse. You probably like Jesse Lee Peterson.
I found a really good job.
Yeah, old
here.
black guy. It's he's like a
And
therapist.
Got to just working out really well. It's nice to be close to Terry.
No,
so we can start future together.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not
been
what I'm
good,
saying,
I think,
Keisha.
for us.
I'm trying to pause my
Y'all
mic.
look like a perfect couple.
Y'all are like mute his mic, Terry. I think he's trying to mute it. There you go.
Sure.
Yeah, there definitely seems you guys have, a like comfortability. I don't know if that's a word in the posts and the stuff and your videos and stuff. So yeah. You're a lovely couple for sure.
Yeah.
There's an
she was gonna maybe move out with me, but it made more sense for me to move out here. There's lots of work for me out here to do because I paint and do construction, so
nice.
There's some good work, and then it's easier for Terry to do it that way too, I think. And so yeah.
Can I ask you, how did y'all meet?
We met in Missing Mod's live stream.
What the hell does that mean?
Oh, that's awesome.
What does that mean?
Missing Mod.
Missing Mod is a sweetheart.
What did you guys say?
We met through Stephanie. Missing Mod. She's a.
I think I said I was gonna order a wife from like Asia, and she was pissed.
Well,
I didn't get pissed. Like,
Terry,
when
she smiles, she looks a little bit Asian. So you got your
buy
wish.
a wife, and I was like, "You're gonna buy a wife?" And then I was
said,
like,
maybe.
"I'm right here, buy me."
Whoa! What did you say?
I
heard something really weird.
Sound right there.
I think I misheard something. Probably.
That's nice.
I give up my cats. I left them with my
Thank
family.
fucking God. What a real man right there.
No, he saved Nero's life.
No. Let's not put tarnish on his name like this. Let him revel in his glory moments.
Let Nero.
Oh, I'm staying at a friend's house still. I don't have a place like my own place yet. So
yeah. But you got rid of the cat though.
This isn't my blanket, but I would use this blanket if
I'll tell you can't tell Tar Baby otherwise.
Is that a divisive blanket?
I guess so. I guess it's gay.
It's divisive. Zesty blanket. It is pretty. I mean, it's pink. It's pink. Let's not kid ourselves here.
That's like 90s style.
Yeah, but it's a dividing blanket, right? It divides people.
And pink and teal.
Divisive.
It's actually not a blanket I'm using. It's just like a throw blanket on the end of the bed.
It's a door. It's a door. You're using it as a door, right?
You think I'm a mama, guys?
No, I don't think so.
She'll take up for him. Oh shit.
Yeah, did you guys hear what happened?
Not if he doesn't make if he doesn't allow her to be mama, then
hold on. What happened? I want to know what happened.
I don't want to be mama.
Let me tell them what happened. we were hanging out, eating lunch or whatever, and Terry had a psychic moment, and she knew something happened in Euro.
He should have ran at that moment.
And I went out there to get him because he goes out on the deck or whatever. Is that okay, Terry? I don't want to like. He fell off the deck, and he fell onto like the building has like a what would you call that? An awning down below, but it's like it's not just like a house or something. It's like a building. So he fell like 20 feet onto a metal awning, and then that awning's like 20 feet off this city street. So it's like,
my baby.
He was stuck there. He was totally stuck, and so we had to call the maintenance department, and they brought a ladder out, and I climbed up there and saved his ass. He was freaking out. But yeah, we didn't see him fall
so far, and his little shoulders were all scrunched down, and he was crying.
And he was looking up at me. Terry was almost cried. It was crazy.
She's almost crying right now.
Terry had a
I'm
psychic.
thinking about my cat being in danger. It stresses me out.
Like the wind blew and the door slammed. We were in the other room, and like the door slammed, and she's like, something happened. Go check on Nero. And I was like,
I heard a thump.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, it was just the door shutting from the wind. And she's like, no, it was something else.
Amazing.
It was probably the cat falling.
See what happens when you listen to the woman? Straight to hell.
And he got scratched on the chest and everything.
Nero was scratching?
Yeah.
He was scared. He like scratched me right here.
He was scared. He was digging his claws because he was scared.
I had to go up there and snag him because he was freaked out, and then carry him down the ladder blind. The ladder barely reached too. It was like a 20-foot ladder, and it barely reached. So it was fun.
How many feet are you?
6 and
Damn,
6, 7, give or take 3 inches.
It was dramatic too. It was like I felt hysterical dealing with like the people in the building and like the neighbors seeing and everything.
Yeah, sounds like a.
Well, shout out to Jamie for being a calming presence, rescuing the cat.
Yeah.
You almost got away, Jamie.
Well, I don't know what. It would have been hard for like somebody else to get the cat down. He likes me a little bit, like so. And he was still freaked out. I don't think the maintenance guy. I'm surprised they let me just go right up the ladder and climb up on the thing. It was like they're probably not supposed to do that, but
yeah.
So I grabbed the cat. He probably didn't want to deal with the cat. So.
I would have had to get the fire department, and then I would have been one of those hysterical women with the cat in distress.
What the hell is that noise?
Yeah, Mina thinks the cat went to. No, I wasn't even in the same room. I think actually there was a pigeon that kept flying and landing on the deck, and it was just like taunting Nero. So I think he was like just super, super adventurous because he saw the birds, and then.
I did notice him kind of when I was out there before with him, looking down, and I kept telling him no. But yeah.
That's crazy because I just don't know how he would have fallen if he was underneath the railing because it'd be hard to go out that way. Because I don't think you can like walk out there on the outer edge. There's no outer edge, so it's either that or he's up on the railing, which is metal, and so he can't cling onto it. So like, who knows? She knows probably.
Why? So they can fall on the awnings, any?
I don't think a kid could fall off of there.
Hey, baby.
Get
off the stream right now. End the stream and start making white babies right now.
Right now?
Trump said he's going to pay you guys
right this second.
Right now.
Babies are for married people only.
Yeah, true. But once you get married, Trump is giving you $5,000.
Go to the courthouse. Go to the courthouse, make it official, and start making white babies tomorrow.
No,
Wait,
I want to get married in church.
Who said shut up, Mr. Matt, with your Colombian voice? Who said that? What the hell?
100%.
Oh, who said that? He black. That's so rude.
Bogus ass.
How's that rude? I'm telling the truth.
No, Zenny.
All of y'all are bogus.
No, I'm black.
All right, all right. You know what? I got something for you. Look up the video where they said that in no African tribe whatsoever is there a word for maintenance.
Okay.
Um,
No, that's serious.
Terry.
There's a whole video.
What's that got to do with me?
Because you're black, you're saying you're black, now it's saying you're siding with your peoples and them, but it's like
Yeah, I mean,
they don't even got a word for maintenance. So like even the things that were given to them, like railroad tracks, they
we're
couldn't
going
maintain them.
Is this what we're doing?
That's what we're doing now.
Okay.
You want to talk about Columbus? Here we are, baby.
Let's not get deep into history because this is my element. So
what's your element?
What do you mean your element?
If we're gonna talk about the history of colonialism, I could write a master class on this.
Well, how come you didn't write a master class on the history of maintaining said colonialism?
I'm not in Africa, damn it.
What are you?
What the hell are you talking about? I said I'm not.
He's American.
No, but my parents are from Ghana, and I was born in America.
So you.
Oh Lord.
Yo, did you see the Godfrey episode? Did you see when Godfrey came on Jesse's show?
Godfrey, Nigerian, man.
Nigeria.
Hey, Black. Hey,
Yeah,
Black, please.
I did see it.
Yeah, but you still don't got a fucking word for maintenance, do you?
We do.
Wait.
What's the word?
Oh God.
I don't know what it is.
I rest my case.
Because I'm not a master at tribal language.
It's just one word. You don't have to be a master at it. Just one word.
Did your parents come here legally though?
Yes.
Did I come here legally, Cecil? I was born here. What the
of
hell?
all people to ask this. Of all people to ask that.
Yes, they did. My
okay.
grandma came here first, and she brought her daughters, and my dad won the visa, so he came here that way.
Hold on, Cecil.
No.
What is your word for maintenance? Because I know Mexicans don't got them.
Mantenimiento.
Shit.
El departamento de
All right.
mantenimiento. That's the
She
word.
got it.
Exactly.
All right. Whatever.
Um.
Not everybody gets it right all the time.
Anywho, what was I gonna ask?
You probably
because
nonsense.
No.
She's gloating now. That's all it was.
She's buffering.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that Trump? Do you guys think that Trump is actually going to be able to reverse that the anchor baby thing?
No.
Who said that was a thing? Who said that he was going to do that?
I doubt
He said that he was going to do that.
He said that he was going to do that?
So birthright citizenship?
Yes, so if you have a baby in the United States, you have to be a citizen for your baby to be a citizen. That's how it should be, but it's not.
Probably should be. I don't know.
That's how it should be. Hey.
But
no, you're right. It's not, because I believe I am one of those guys.
Birthright citizenship is gonna ruin all kind of people's money.
What do you mean?
There are a lot of people who are here, who were born from foreign parents, who are gonna have to be whoever they're supposed to be.
I think the difference is, between 43 years ago versus now, there was like exponentially less people doing it. So that's why now it becomes a problem, and now it needs to be solved. Whereas back in the day, if it happened, not that big of a deal, because then it wasn't 11 single million people coming through the border every single, I don't know, hour, minute, or whatever the day.
Well, no one wants to talk about who the purveyors of illegal, like mass illegal immigration are.
The New World Order.
What do you mean? What?
Who's purveying
Isn't
it?
it the?
Terry's people. Terry's ears perked up.
Wait, what does purveyor mean? Purveyors mean? I don't know what that word means.
The ones that
the people who are
want the things
irritating
to happen. Yeah, exactly.
There's people living camping on the streets of right downtown.
It's happening in Europe. It's happening in the United States, and it's all intentional.
It's all the African countries, and it's all the South American countries, Mexico, Guatemala, all of those countries,
India,
and
also.
And in Europe, it's Morocco. I mean, this is like common sense, ¿que no?
Yeah, it is.
No.
¿Que no? Ahora es.
Did I say que no?
Yeah, you did.
¿Cómo te levó?
¿Cómo
Yeah,
te
so
levó?
I actually had
What?
this conversation. Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead, Tito. Go ahead.
I had a conversation with my mom. She's a huge Trump supporter, but she was like, I don't know how I feel about that birthright citizenship that Trump is trying to do, blah, blah. I don't think I agree with it. And I said, I do agree with it because when I was in high school, I had to walk, and this is in Arizona when it's 120 degrees outside. I had to walk home from school to my house, and it was 40 minutes or 30 minutes of walking because I lived in a border town, and all the kids, all the anchor babies that their moms just crossed the border, had them here, and then they went back to Mexico. They all went to school, and they got all the services, the social services and everything for being a citizen, but they lived in Mexico, which is illegal, by the way.
Right.
But they would run after school, the bell rang, and they would run to the buses because the buses would take them close to the border. And they would flood the buses and they would, get the bus ride. And me, the actual citizen, my mom, my parents working here and doing everything right, I had to walk in 120-degree weather to home because the bus was full. And she was like, "What? I didn't know that." And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, never mind then. Yeah, then let Trump change all the birthright citizen laws." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's open for abuse. They abuse the systems."
Welcome
And
to
they're
America.
not, yeah, and they're not American. Like the teachers would be teaching about American history or whatever, and they would say that they're not American, they were Mexican. And the teachers were like, "So you consider yourself a Mexican?" They were, "Yeah, we're Mexican." So, it's all bad
Well,
all around.
Right, but
I think that's a different circumstance,
yeah, that's
though,
not
and
directly related to birthright citizenship.
I think that's
That's
a different
like
circumstance from
adjacent
what
to.
my experience was, though. Right? Like I grew up in Chicago. I didn't have any Mexicans coming up from the border. We didn't have any
Right.
buses or anything going, to the border, anything like that. But what we did have was a bunch of freeloading leeches that
Right.
just are into welfare in general. So I don't know what problem solves what there, because I don't think it's right either that the mom just can have a baby here and then all of a sudden she's got. Well, I mean, I guess I was born here, so I got my citizenship, but I don't know if am I supposed to have that? You know what I'm trying to
Are
say?
you an anchor baby?
I don't know if I am or not. Like my dad came here and he passed the citizenship. My mother never did. But she had me here, and then after like a year she left back, and then she took me with her back. But I was born here. So I don't know. I don't even know how that works.
Were they married?
You're a citizen, but if
I
your
don't think they
parents
were
were
married. That's the
parents were
crazy part.
married?
I don't even think they were married.
Yeah, that's I don't know. They were BSing then, because if he
Right.
was a citizen and he married her, then all of that.
But I was born here, Chicago, like Cook County
Hey man,
Hospital.
Pinocchio's helicopter says you gotta go, Mr. Matt.
That
What's
means
that?
that means Mr. Matt is going back to Colombia, dude. Oh dang.
Well, so that's the crazy part, because I got a dual citizenship, and I feel like as a real patriot, you should renounce your citizenship to any country. It
Right.
doesn't matter where the fuck you're from. You shouldn't be a dual citizen at all.
Especially to Israel.
You should love only your country that you fuck with, and that's me.
If your dad is a citizen, then I think you should get this.
My dad is a citizen, but he's also a dual citizen. So I mean, he goes to Colombia all the fucking time. You know.
Bottom line is we need the country to be white. It needs to be 90%
I don't know if it's
white.
white. I don't think it's white.
all I
I
want.
think
Not
we need
really.
patriotism.
No.
I think we need Americans here.
I understand what
it's gotta be
Jesse
white.
No, I
No, it's
understand
not
what
white,
Jesse
dude.
Lupita's.
It's not about white. It's about being
white.
It is about
No,
white, though.
about white.
It is about white.
Well,
So it's no. So Jesse Peterson's no. The point that Jesse says that JLP is making is
Got
that.
nothing to do with Jesse. It ain't got nothing to do with Jesse.
Okay.
It's
Wait.
It's about
Okay.
white.
You saw you
Like Mexicans are leaving Mexico because it's an asshole country. Africans, the black community in America is ghetto.
But that's
They
the
can't
thing.
run it.
That's
They
what I'm trying
can't do
to
it.
say.
They're all coming to the white people's country.
But you can
This
come
is like
here.
common sense.
Hold on. You can come here and be black, and have a sense of maintenance. You can come here and be Mexican and have a sense of maintenance.
No, you can't. No, you can't, bro.
You can. That's the whole
Yes,
point.
you can.
That you
Yes, you can.
assimilate.
My parents did
You
it.
assimilate. You
Can't do that.
assimilate with the structure that created the
Assimilate.
success that you're
What the
celebrating.
heck is that?
You
What's up, Mateus?
What's up, guys? Did somebody say white?
Hey, we need this stream to be more white, all right?
White people, yay!
Is that Metal Jesus?
I think he's in
It is Metal
Slayer.
Jesus.
So, dude, like,
Mateus, are you gonna make some white babies, Mateus?
hold
How
on.
many?
I have one white baby.
Just one?
Yeah, you gotta get your
Why?
numbers up, bro.
See, that's the
All right,
problem with the
those
white
rookie
race.
numbers, baby.
That's the problem with the white people. They don't have enough children.
Pump them up.
We got divorced while she was pregnant, so, and I don't do that. I don't be dropping everybody.
I heard something.
That's very white of you.
Jamie doesn't look
Very
too
white of you.
You know what? This is this is the true story. And to keep it PG, I've fired in the hole one time in my life and have
just
an
one
answer for
How
it.
do you know? How do you even know if you like it?
Nice.
I don't play that.
If it's only once, you don't know if you like it or not. To be honest.
Shout out to Golden Rule TV with the 5 white babies.
Shout out to
He
Golden
did his
Shower
part.
TV for the 5 white
Golden
babies.
did his part.
Shout out
He
to
did
Golden
his
Shower
part.
TV. Golden Shower, the real one tonight.
There's nothing wrong. Everybody should have more white babies.
Everybody should have a Golden Shower.
And whatever.
Yo, I saw you were playing the Amish video yesterday, Terry. What happened to the sister wives? They got you banned, didn't
Yeah, they got me, but I apologized to YouTube. I said I'm sorry for sharing copyrighted material, and they gave me back my channel. So
Really?
You apologize?
Cool.
I did. I sent them a message apologizing.
gay.
They're like, you can appeal it. I'm just gonna say sorry, and they accepted my apology, I guess.
That's cool.
You know, I got baptized Mormon. I got baptized Mormon about 6 years ago.
But it wasn't that kind of
I love them.
Mormon, was it? It was like the normal Mormons.
Yeah,
You know,
it was the liberal.
I've never
the liberal.
apologized once to
You
YouTube.
want one of them compounds, like the little trailer park of your own in the desert, where the
Yeah,
children
Terry, why
can
don't you? Yeah, Terry, find Jamie some sister wives.
No.
Find him 4
Poor
sister
Jamie.
wives.
Dude, one is plenty. Come on, dog. Don't do this.
I'm not into that.
One is too many.
No, man,
Yeah,
but life is so ghetto, and they make it look so ghetto too. He like that guy really. He was on. There are multiple documentaries made about that guy. He appeared on TV multiple times, like just flaunting the fact that he married a bunch of teenagers, and was like living on this like little compound in the desert with them.
That doesn't even sound right or good.
He ended up having like 40-something kids. Like,
Holy moly.
Can you imagine, like, how do you?
That's you, Mateo.
How do you give kids the attention they need? You know, how do they get any sort of like? I mean, those kids are all raised by women. You know, their whole life. That's all they get. They see their dad occasionally at like big
I think
gatherings.
everybody's raised by. I think everybody, even if you're raised by your dad, you're still raised by women.
Nah, I doubt that one. I doubt that one sincerely.
Think so?
I don't
No,
know.
man.
I was raised by my dad.
Terry was raised by your dad.
I'm only raised by my dad, and I'll tell you.
But your dad had his mother's way, so your grandma's way came into you.
No. I'll tell you why you're wrong. Because my dad grew up in a boarding home in Colombia.
Yeah.
Like
boarding
he
home?
grew up inside of
His
like
grandparents.
basically what's known as a prison for children, a boarding like a boarding home. Like it's just a bunch of fucking what do you call it?
So it's women running it.
Damn, this
It was
dude
women
Canada.
running the boarding home.
I don't believe it was women. I think it was actually dudes. Matter of fact, because he was from like the 50s. Yeah, I think he was born in the 50s.
It's usually some nuns running those things, aren't they? Some
Yeah.
nuns.
Not in Colombia. I don't think that was a thing in Colombia.
Maybe not.
Well,
Really interesting.
He told me it was nothing but horror stories, but I don't know. That's my dad. So.
Why are we even talking? Wait, why did we get?
Oh, because we said like everybody's born of a woman or something like that. I think.
Yeah,
well, that's true.
No, but that's what I was trying to say.
Unless
like,
you hatch from an egg.
Not according to Tim
Yeah, I mean,
Wallace. Not according to Tim Wallace.
What did Tim Wallace say?
What did Tim
I
Wallace
don't know.
say?
That guy, him and his daughter always be saying some goofy ass shit, man.
Are you talking about Tim, the Minnesota dude?
Yeah, the tampon Tim.
Oh, Tim Wallace.
Tampon Tim. Okay.
Tim Wallace.
Walls.
Tim
Walls.
Wallace.
I think it was
Yeah.
Walls, not Wallace, right?
Right, but man,
okay.
I'm thinking about William Wallace. Huh?
I don't even know who that is. Who is that?
A weird guy.
Same thing.
Same difference. They're both. They're both
Same different. Tomato, tomato.
Did you guys see? Did you guys see that? Fucking Biden put a fucking, what do you call it? An Easter photo, and it was totally photoshopped.
Okay. Whose was?
What's his name? Fucking Biden. He
Really?
put an Easter photo with all his family.
Yeah,
but
I
it's
saw
him,
that.
It's him in a fucking suit, and it's totally him standing up, but like they're all on the porch sitting, wearing casual gear.
Right.
And his ass is in it. You gotta look up the picture. Terry, you gotta look up the shit.
I've seen the picture. You're
seen the
saying
picture?
that it was just him by himself and they photoshopped everybody in?
I think it's the other way around. I think everybody was there. He wasn't there, and then they photoshopped
He
his
was
ass to the
sleeping.
picture. It's so stupid. It's so weird. Like, why would you need to Photoshop this man in a full suit? You gotta look up the picture. Terry, you gotta.
I like Biden. I like Biden actually. He's nice. Leave Biden alone.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not like the worst
this
dude in
is-
the world.
Okay, hold up. Let me share those.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
This is a little sus, but it also.
Like how-
show the picture if you can, please.
I am. I'm pulling it up.
Because this is funny as hell to me.
There you go. Oh wow, I'm seeing.
Dude, like is
I'm
he
seeing it
standing?
now.
He's at the top of the stairs. He's
That's
standing. Is
crazy.
he kneeling? He's in a full suit. Everybody else is cool.
That's Photoshop for sure. Look at-
Everybody's matching like a motherfucker, blue and fucking purple and whatever the fuck colors.
Look at his pose.
Dude, that shit is so
That's
fucking
fake as.
like he's in a full ass suit.
Oh man.
Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. That shit is so funny to me.
Yoda, come on the stream, Yoda.
Yoda, baby.
Yoda.
Let's do this.
Yoda ducking
Do
smoke.
it tonight, Yoda. Come on, Yoda. You gotta do it tonight. We all here, Yoda.
At least one time
Just
for
do it, Yoda.
President Biden. He's still,
Biden, Yoda.
he's still president even if he's done.
All right, Mr. Mad.
What's up?
Do you want to hear my tribe's word for maintenance?
I do actually. What tribe is that? So I can cross-reference this with the internet.
Well, actually, it's two tribes. My mom comes from the Fanti tribe.
How do you spell that?
F-A-N.
F-A-N.
T-E.
T-E.
Yes.
Okay.
And the word is Chefa.
How do you spell that?
Well, it's
in your face, Mr. Man.
That's not how you spell that.
No, I mean, okay, so the way I don't know how to like.
Oh, you don't know how to send the symbols?
Well, it's K. It's like there's so the alphabet is a little different than the English, but it's like K-Y-E. It's not an E, but it looks like an E. F-A.
Let me see. Fonte Kifa. Fonte people. So you're from
Ghana.
Ansefo from Guan.
Guan? What the hell?
It says-
Ghana.
I don't know, man. I'm looking your own shit up. Oh yeah, you're right, Ghana. My bad.
Yeah. See,
Okay.
listen.
But it says the modern Mephisto or Fanti
Yay.
Confederacy is a combination of Akan people and Aboriginal Guan people. The Fante people are mainly located in the central and western regions of Ghana, occupying the forest and coastal areas. Their
day.
land stretches from the eastern part of the western region in the west to Gomoa in the east. The Fante can be broadly categorized into two groups: the Borbor/Boka Fante, Akan ancestry, and the Etsi Fante. Guan
Okay, man,
ancestry.
that's enough. That's enough, bro. That's enough.
I just wanted to make sure I'm getting the right people. Do I got the right people?
The Negro's hearing about history he'll never know.
Do you know about it?
I don't know about this.
How much do you know about that? How much of what I said do you know?
A lot. I know a lot of it.
Nah, get John.
No,
He
I'm
didn't even know how to
serious.
spell
African smart, bro.
maintenance.
I trust he knows about
Tifa.
his people.
I told you.
How do you spell maintenance in your own people's?
I just told you.
No,
KY. You didn't even know if it was an E.
No, the letter is not an E.
So what is it?
I'm saying like I don't know what the letter is called, but that's what it is. It's like a backwards E. But
so it's a schwa.
Come on up.
And I don't know what you just said.
That's what a schwa is, a backwards E.
All right, fine. Let's roll with it.
All right. You don't even know your own shits.
I do.
But you didn't know that was a schwa?
It's probably not a schwa. I'm just.
It is. Upside down E is a schwa.
Nah, it's not an upside down E.
Come on.
I don't know how to describe it, but
Go look it up.
We use that word in. Yeah, I mean, we use that letter in a lot. Like
But what I'm telling you is upside down E is a schwa.
Anything that sounds like
Okay, let's let the white men talk for a change. Can we let the white men talk for a change? We got two white men here. They're not even saying that.
Wait,
let's
who's
let
white?
Jamie and
Because
Mateus
they're
talk.
fascinated by this
I'm not white. I'm not white, guys.
They're learning about.
I can only do one thing at a
I
time.
don't want to hear from no Ghanaian, and I don't want to hear from no Colombian no more. Y'all talked enough already. Let's let Jamie and Mateus talk.
Wait,
Y'all go ahead,
saying
Jamie
y'all?
and Mateus.
Who's saying y'all right now? I need to know this.
Because you were shipped
Who's
out
saying y'all right now?
to America to work on them plantations.
Colombians and these Ghanaians, they want to come to America and they want to do all the talking. That's the problem with these Ghanaians and these Colombians, all right?
I'll give
Let
it
the
to you.
white man, this
I'll
is
give
the
you
white
that one.
man's country.
I'll give you that one. You can say y'all. You got it. You got it. You got it.
Go ahead, Mateus. Go ahead, Jamie.
No, I know. I'm good.
Go ahead, Jamie.
Hey, my boy.
Like,
Pressure's
my
on you,
boy.
baby.
Hey, my boy. Hey, my boy.
You see up there?
Hi.
It's your black stepson? That's Jamie's black stepson.
My little black child.
what? I'll say
He
something.
loves me. Don't you, my boy?
Now I have three. I have three.
Nero.
Catching all my.
He's a good boy.
Brutal. They're
Going
murderers.
on here.
They murder everything in my yard.
Are you a
does?
killer? Do you kill?
Yes.
Black. He black.
I wish he would kill some stuff, but there's not much to kill around here, is there?
Wicked witch of the West.
What?
Nah, nothing.
Where's my kitty?
What's your kitty's name?
Nero.
Nero. Oh, nice. Nice.
Row. Little row.
Roll. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Talking about it, roll, yeah. Talking about Tobacco Road? No? All right.
Wait.
Oh, that's nice.
Tobacco.
Nobody likes Eric Burden. Eric Burden declares war.
Oh, cool.
Oh, look at the Trump. Look at the Trump action figure.
Donald Trump rants and raves at the press. I'm not ranting and raving. I'm just telling
That's the
you.
same one Jesse got, ain't it?
Not ranting.
Wait a minute.
Telling
I
you,
have
you're
the
just
same.
telling people.
Hold on, guys. I have the same exact fucking doll.
Yeah, I think the one Jesse got.
Yes, he has like
Let's see.
4 of them now. They're
Yeah.
all on.
Does
Ready? Hold on. I got you.
Yeah,
do it again, Mateus.
Wait, hold on.
We will make America great again.
Come on, y'all.
Hey, if Jesse sells little Jesse, who's gonna buy that little cowboy? I know I would.
Me? I am. I'm gonna buy 2 of them.
I'm gonna buy
I'm
4
gonna
of
buy
these
20 of them.
shits. All right. Well,
I think Hassan.
let me buy one for half off, please.
I think Hassan is working on it right now. That's what.
Man, I gave Hassan $100. The nigga disappeared. For real. He's like, hey, bro, let me hold $100. I'm like, I got you. Give him $100, the nigga. I never heard from him ever again.
He's Allahu Akbar.
He black.
Bro.
He black.
You can't trust.
I'm like, can I get my money back?
I get my money back. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that, Mr. Man.
Well, I mean, I thought maybe he was hurting for squirting or something like that. But pause.
Hold on now.
I don't know. I'm trying to do the Kanye West thing right now with the.
Y'all relax.
No,
You give him money
that's not how we're doing it nowadays.
You gotta stop.
That's not a thing. We don't just do that. We don't just say things for no reason.
No, it was never a thing.
I thought that was hip.
No,
not a thing.
Never.
All right. I was trying to ride the red wave, baby.
Hey, man.
All right, guys, I'm gonna have to.
Oh my God! Not because of that.
No, just I'm tired.
Okay.
Not because of y'all.
Nah.
Y'all have been great. This has been a great stream.
Hey,
Whatever.
I
Don't
got
compliment us.
morning anyways. I love you guys, man. You guys stay up. Have a good, be safe.
All right,
Yeah.
brother. Take
Same.
care.
Take care.
I'm not gonna stay up. I'm going to
God
sleep.
bless y'all.
Good night, y'all.
Good night. I hope y'all have a good night and we'll be in touch.
Hassan did ask me for $100. I got the fucking proof too, by the way.
Well, we look forward to seeing it later on.
No, I'm not gonna rat him out like that. Come on.
Harry's getting old. No, I've been old. I done been old. Born old, guys. I'm kicking y'all out. Let's see. Kick. Bye. Let's see. Kick. Bye. It's been fun, but yeah, it's 3 hours and it is a school night. So I gotta go, y'all. I'm tired. But I had fun. Did y'all have fun? We had a couple of fun polls and stuff. It was a little weird, but we were talking over each other and stuff. But it's all good. Oh, Lupe Fiasco ass. But anyway. Kick push. Kick push. Taily belly. Yeah. All right. Peace out, y'all. Till next time. Thanks for being here. Bye.